Good Monday evening, Monday. It's February 17th, 2020. It is I, it is he, it is me, it is PWD, Tepakuin, and the place to be reviews. And I am right here live with all of yous. And there's the camera on. You can see my handsome face. I'm not the only stud in the place, though. Sitting right next to me, my brother from another mother, the Groovinator.
People gather in the masses. Birds of Prey fans are dumbasses. You can hear the comment sections burning. SJWs are butt hurting. Oh, Lord, yeah.
Dun, dun.
What's up, everybody?
And all the way over on the right-hand side, top row, Mr. Tony Tone Deaf.
What's up, everybody? How you doing tonight? I had an intro, but weed's $90 an ounce out here, and I forgot it.
Yes. And ladies and gentlemen, rounding out the starting five this evening at Power Forward, he is the Don of 2 Cents Toys. Ladies and gentlemen, hail Salvador.
Hello and salutations. Prepare yourselves for a trip down memory lane.
Whoa.
Yes. Hang on, wait. Hang on. I'm going to solo that. There we go.
The most ambitious crossover ever.
That is a lot of IPs right
Why can't we get this team-up movie?
I'm making it happen.
Because Disney owns most of it now.
God damn it, Disney.
I feel like I'm looking at the storyboard.
I have that cable toy. The smaller one by the Star Wars. I have that toy.
Which
I did when I was a kid, at least. The smaller cable. When I was a little kid,
yeah.
I have that toy.
I still have that toy as an adult.
I said in the back earlier in South 7 minutes, I said, is that Richard Grant? Yep.
I feel like this is a storyboard for either Toy Story 5 or Ready Player One Volume 2.
Dude, this would be one hell of a Toy Story movie right there. This Bogan! Fucking Bogan's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Hang on, wait. We need to get a hail Bogan in the chat.
I feel like somebody needs to make a bong out of Bogan, though. It just needs to happen. He's just tailor-made to be a bong.
I need a Bogan bong.
Yeah, make a bong out of Bogan.
Oh shit! This motherfucker's spitting. That's what the pterodactyl. Look at the pterodactyl up here, and him, and this cat right here, and Luigi too. Like all three of them, these motherfuckers spitting up here.
They're about to drop the rap album at the same time.
That looks like the hottest album cover. That's like an old. If y'all are familiar with Cash Money Records, that right there is like a Cash Money concert, and every single one of them motherfuckers would have a microphone in their hand and be singing at the same time.
I was gonna say this is a Death Row commercial, right?
I mean, Hasbro does own Death Row Records.
They do. When can I get my Suge Knight action figure? I want that 3 3/4 Suge Knight. I want the one where he's hanging Vanilla Ice over the balcony, making sign over the way to his fucking songs.
Robert Van Winkle.
You know, can we make a Waluigi hentai scene for next week?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh no, we don't do hentai on this channel.
Wrong channel.
Wrong channel. We're gonna have to go over and do that. That's a show we have on the Hub. That's on Friday night late nights. That's coming soon to Patreon. It's called the place
After Hours.
After Hours, the place to be on the Hub. That's when I use sexy time voice, baby. Oh hell! And ladies and gentlemen, our starting center this evening, Licolette 7.
Only one of us have been pegged by Ruby Rose. A prize if you guess who.
Wait a second. Who? Wait. I was watching the Meg today, and I'm like, God damn, girl, God damn.
So what do you think that is in her hair? Because it can't. It's too strong for hair gel. Is it ham grease or is it super glue?
Pete got a little too excited and didn't aim right.
That's pomade. that's P Daddy Dollar pomade right there.
Pete tried to remake There's Something About Mary.
There's something about Ruby.
Epoxy. I think it's epoxy.
That's like the shit I used to have for my hair. It's like the Axe
For your toupee.
when I had my toupee a couple of years ago. Yeah. Shit, that's right. That's right. When you guys like started to like kind of get to know me in the fucking WCBS group, I still had a thick flowing mane of hair. I looked like an out of work porn star.
Your toupee had an affair with William Shatner and ran off with him.
Oh, it did. It was like, I can't wait any longer. I'm gone. It was a rocket, man.
The spark.
Rocket man. It was gone. It was burning through the treetops.
You want a 3-tit cat lady? Actually, was she 3-tit or was he 2-tit? I just remember Shatner was a pervert at Star Trek 5.
I was thinking three.
Just Star Trek 5?
Yeah.
Have you seen the old show?
William
Oh, I've seen
Shatner.
the old ones. But
William
you gotta
Shatner.
remember, he directed 5.
He
Can't blame him for the
mastered
other one. He
Yeah, he did.
directed 5.
You know what? I love that movie. I'm happy it exists. I'm not saying it's good. I just like it a lot.
Ooh, I can't sit through it. But it's not my least favorite.
No.
Not my
yeah.
least favorite. I'll sit through 5 before I sit through Into Darkness or Insurrection.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
Oh
fair.
my god.
I can
All
make
right.
at least 5 is a watch party movie.
Nemesis.
Oh.
So we might as well jump right into the box office breakdown here over at Box Office Mojo. And
Oh,
boy,
look at that little blue hedgehog.
I really, really, really like this right here. This weekend, domestic weekend number 7 of 2020, February 14th through the 16th. Number 1 in the box office, Sonic the Hedgehog, $58 million. $70 million domestic. Look at this. Oh, I said 58. The opening. Okay, so we're at 70 million domestic, 43 million international, 113 million worldwide. This movie broke records this weekend, and you know what? Against the $85 million budget, they're doing work, son. They're doing work, and I think let's see. Have we all seen? Who else? I've seen it. Adam, Tony, Alex,
I've seen
Sal, you guys haven't seen this yet, have you?
I've seen it.
Oh, yeah, Alex, you did go see it. Okay,
Yeah.
you saw it. Sal, you did not, though, right?
I did not. I spent
Okay.
my hard-earned money on a late showing of 1917 instead.
Okay.
I
All
will
right.
go see Sonic, but 1917 had to see it before it leaves theaters.
Okay.
Truth.
Yep. That one actually just came into the theater right down the road from me. I had to drive a little bit farther to see because I wanted to take the boy to see Sonic, and I wanted to see it opening weekend so I could do a review that nobody would watch. So.
Are you sure that theater is really a theater, Pete? That's like the second movie you said. They're like, oh, we just finally got that here. I'm like, is that just like the theater that they don't know what to do with the films, so they just kind of send them there before? Or is it really even a theater, or is it just like a head shop with a theater front?
No, it is a theater that has been open since like 1946.
That's weird because 1917. I thought it was weird that it was nominated for 2019 Oscars, but I didn't see it until 2020.
They always get movies like 2 or 3 weeks late. Like it's
It's weird, man. Yeah.
I that's why I just
It's like they treat that theater like a stepchild. You know, it just doesn't count. Yeah.
That's basically it. It's they're
Is it like a dollar theater? Like a
no, it's
a
I mean
budget
it's like $7 to get a ticket. I mean, it's like more of a historical landmark at this point. Like
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right.
they really-
now I think it makes sense.
it's a
Okay.
family-owned thing.
It's one of those.
The
Gotcha.
same family's owned it since it opened.
It's not a traditional chain, is what you're saying.
No,
It's
it's
a-
independent.
it's an aftermarket independent theater.
Yep,
Gotcha.
it's a completely independent. Like I said, it's been open since '46.
Well, that's cool. They got 1917.
Yeah, and I drove by the other night because we went out the evening it opened there, and it was busy. It was full. I mean, it seats about like 100 and I think like 130 people. So like it was like the parking lot was like packed. So and there's like there's two like parking lots, and they were both like filled. So I was like, cool.
What'd you think about 1917, Sal?
5 out of 5 cheese curds. It was a stupendous movie from start to finish. It captivated my attention. Typically, during the course of a movie, I start to wonder, okay, what time it is? Like, what time is it? Are we almost done? Like, I want to pull out my phone and look and see if I got any texts or anything. But start to finish, it had my attention.
Did you enjoy all of the cameos? Were you aware of the cameos before you went into it?
I was not. I mean, I knew about Benedict Cumberbatch.
Okay, because I was not aware of that one, so that was kind of a surprise for me.
I didn't know he was in that.
Yeah, he's in the trailer for like half a second.
Oh,
that's right. He was in the trailer.
I never noticed him, I guess.
I forgot he was in the trailer.
He has a mustache, so he's easy to miss.
All right, so let's see. Number 2 this weekend is Turds of Prey, and that is.
Wait, they got the wrong name on there. They need to change it.
Yeah, it's just supposed to be Harley Quinn featuring.
Sorry, it's not called that anymore. It's called Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey.
Harley Quinn
Yeah,
featuring.
but they can't afford to put that on all the marketing.
Yeah.
It's not like this movie made money.
Okay, so first of all, you see this right here. This is wrong. They've already adjusted this because it was at a flat rate the other day. Now they've adjusted this. This is 97 million. And if you listen to Movie Math, and the one thing I do believe that Grace Randolph does is her numbers. I don't agree with a lot of the shit she says, but who the fuck am I? But her numbers are usually pretty right. And she said this movie has to make $300 million just to break even.
I think her voice is like fingernails on a chalkboard.
It is. It truly is. But
I still like Grace.
I don't know about you, but I think this.
Oh, I started doing an impression of her the other day when I was watching her. Because I was watching her video. My wife turned around. She goes, "Who the fuck?" And I was like, "Well, I don't know. Birds of Prey."
My wife had the same reaction. I was just going to say that.
She's like, "Who the fuck?"
I still
is
like
that?
Grace though, just because she was the one who started calling Disney out on their bullshit before people ever wanted to call Disney out on their bullshit.
Yeah.
She was the one that
she
did
was
whole-
one of the first people out there with it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She was the one that's saying, was it Disney might be buying off the critics and stuff. What do we find out 40 years later? She was right.
Yep.
She's one of those people, though, that I have problems with her credibility because she likes to straddle the fence with her audience. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I'm a little bit of this and a little bit. No, fuck that. You either go all the way with that shit or don't do it at all. You know what I mean?
Because she's shitting.
That's
on
what
Birds.
ended Mundane Matt. All right, you don't get to straddle the fence with that shit. You know.
She was shitting on Birds of Prey, and then all of a sudden,
And then
she's
still gives it a good review. It's like
she's praising it for representation.
She pulled an Angry Joe.
Yep.
She
Yeah, Angry
pulled
Joe
it-
does that shit too. Yeah.
Angry Joe does. It's so easy to get Angry Joe to change his review. Just got to complain at him a lot. How many times we go back and forth on The Last Jedi? He went like 4 times.
It doesn't take much to cancel him, does it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So here we go. Number 3 this weekend. Adam was talking about earlier. Fantasy Island,
Welcome to Fantasy Island.
a horror
Adam's
adaptation
favorite movie.
of the popular 70s TV show about a magical island.
That's
resort.
bullshit. This is not a horror movie.
So you said this movie's
Not a
basically-
horror movie. No,
Well,
that's
wait.
bullshit. You should be able to sue Blumhouse right there for that. I'm pointing.
Didn't
at
they already get
like
like a
you guys can see what I'm pointing at.
case on
Yeah,
them?
that's you know what? I might need to write that down. I might have.
If I'm
to
suing
download
him
it.
for anything, it's for Halloween 2018.
You should sue them for
Halloween
false
2018 coming
advertising.
soon.
Yep, my Halloween 2018 review that'll be coming soon. After Halloween ends is over, I'll release that 2018 review, and also a review of Dark Phoenix, which I actually, you know what? Cleveland Brown might review Dark Phoenix. Fuck it.
Yes.
Cleveland Brown's going to do a review of Dark Phoenix. I tell you what, that white ginger flying around in the air, shooting stuff, I don't know what the hell. Then that other albino running around, trying to change into twisting people's guts up. I was like, why the hell are you twisting their guts? What, do they have to go to the bathroom? Can't they use the toilet on the damn own? You got to twist their guts out. What's wrong with you, crazy albino? The movie made me angry. It didn't know what it wanted to be.
Okay, now you sound like Mr. Tia Little.
I pity the fool. I pity the fool.
Oh, you pity the fool, all right. The fool that watched Dark Phoenix. I actually didn't.
I
think
like
it-
Dark Phoenix.
I didn't think it was too bad. I really did.
I like Dark Phoenix. It's not the best X-Men movie, but it was nowhere near as terrible. Like, it is not Catwoman bad.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It wasn't. Yeah.
That was just the MCU stands wanted to kill it so they could push through the Fox merger.
Mhm.
all in
Okay.
one.
So this movie, The Photograph, I don't know what this movie's about. I never even.
It's a love story.
Okay, I mean that's kind of what I got from the picture, but I really, I had no idea. Okay, drama, romance. Yeah, I'd never seen a preview for it. I don't know if I just missed it, but it's $13,260,000 against a $16 million budget. This you open on Valentine's Day. Seems like a good drama romance. That seems like this is another universal.
Thankfully, nobody requested that I see that, so I gladly sat that one out.
I didn't know what it was, so there's no point subjecting you to it.
Thanks, Alex. Appreciate you looking out for number one, buddy.
I do want the boys though. I do want the boy 2 though.
I'm gonna have to see The Boy 1. Where do I watch that one at? Because I didn't even know there was a movie called The Boy until I saw that title for that movie. I'm like,
check the $5 bin at Walmart.
that good, huh?
Probably right. He's probably right.
Let's see, number 5, Bad Boys for Life, and that right now is at 370 million worldwide. That has been in release since January 17th, so it's doing pretty good. I think that's performing relatively well.
The surprise hit of 2020. I don't think anybody thought that was going to do as good as it did, but after I saw it, I'm like, yep, this is going to kill it.
Number 6, 1917. It's been in release for 8 weeks now. It 8.1 million this weekend, down 12.2%. Not bad. Worldwide, $323,824,984. That opened Christmas Day. Okay, so wide release January 10th. So it's been a release for 54 days now, 7 weeks. Number 7, the surprise Best Picture winner, Parasite. Apparently, this has been a release for 19 weeks. It is $5.6 million. It's up 245% from last week in gross. Worldwide, it's at 179 million. That is not a lot. I mean, domestic here, it's only made 44. International, 134. This is in release wide on November 8th. Why?
Red Letter Media did a review of it over the weekend. They went the angle of saying it's a good film. They decided to make fun of the fact that half of the people are going to pretend like they saw it before the Oscars because anything else is too mainstream, and then the other half are going to be rednecks that are yelling into the abyss about it's not an American movie, so why should an American movie win the Oscars?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I was just confused because I'm like, wait, what movie?
Right. I think I made it perfectly clear. I'm not going to shit on it that I don't, because I don't know anything about it, but I did predict that typical Hollywood always picks the least watched movie to win.
I don't think I've seen one out of the last 10 Best Picture winners.
Nobody saw The Phantom Thread except the people that were probably in
No one saw the movie but the woman fucking the merman.
Worst fap of my life.
Oh my god, that fucking movie, dude! I watched it because I'm a Guillermo del Toro fan, and I'm like, I expected so much better from that one. The Shape of Water.
I've heard of it. Like I said, I had no idea what it was about.
It's so bad, dude. It's such a terrible
ignore
movie.
Movies like that.
I mean, I like Guillermo del Toro so much. I still have a Blu-ray of Mimic, and that's like not considered one of his better movies, but I love it, And I was expecting better. Man. Fuck yeah! And I just like, I don't know. It was bad. It's a really bad movie. I felt nothing when I got done watching it. I'm like, wow, that was some pretentious bullshit.
All right, number 8, Jumanji: The Next Level, 5.5 million, still hanging in there. 10 weeks in release. Let's check, see where that one's at. Worldwide, 726,286. That's been released since December 13th, so we're 9 weeks in there. And that's one I'm really looking forward to seeing that when it comes out. Number 9, Adam's favorite movie of 20. What, did you see that? Yeah, you saw that this year, wasn't it? That dropped 5 weeks. Yeah, okay. This is Adam's favorite movie of 2020 thus far, Doolittle. With probably the best ending sequence in American cinema history. This one is at 181 million worldwide against $175 million budget, which probably means this one needs around upwards of, I'd say, close to $300 million to $325 million to probably, break even. So it is, they're gonna. Universal's losing money on this one.
They made it for the furries. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah,
kids are smarter than that.
They're playing to a niche market. I'll give them credit. That's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. It's a bold strategy. Number 10, Downhill, $4.6 million in its first week from Fox Searchlight Pictures. This is Will Ferrell and what's her name there? Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Elaine from Seinfeld. Yeah, and she can still put asses in the seats. This one is at a grand total of $5.1 million. And
I
it's
forgot all about this movie.
this one is just everybody's dumping on this. It's
This
like
is a weird. This is a weird weekend, man. Because it's like
Yeah.
all of the movies that came out. Like I
Except
live
for-
in a movie. I live in movie theaters now, and there's no reason for me to not know when something's out. So if I don't know something's out, then there's really no marketing.
I'm surprised this piece of crap.
I hadn't even
still
seen
in
a
the theater.
trailer for Downhill.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
Hell no.
I've seen a couple trailers.
I think
and-
it's a metaphor for Will Ferrell's career, is what it really is.
Yeah, that seems to be it. Let's see. Hey, I gotta go back and acknowledge the chat here. Leo Red is in the chat, ladies and gents. Charlie Evangelista is still in there. He says, I'm out of gold leaf vape pods. Ooh. Oh man. All right. So I mean the big winner at the box office this weekend was our little buddy Sonic the Hedgehog. And I was happy about that. But we're gonna talk about Sonic soon enough because we really need to talk about some Birds of Prey. I'm sorry. I just
Do we though?
Yeah, we do because there's really some things, and this guy from this author from Screen Rant, I don't want to assume his fucking gender or pronouns or anything here, but wrote an article, and I just thought this was definitely worth sharing, because the title of the article is just it's quite it took me aback when I on Google search here. So let me share the screen. Und then if we could go over here and turn the camera off. 5 ways Birds of Prey was better than Joker. In 5 ways it was worse. Well,
Rich.
I'll give it at least that title. I'll give it the 5 ways it's worse. At least it's trying to be bad.
If it didn't say in 5 ways it was worse, then we'd have something to talk about.
Yeah.
So it's playing it really safe here.
With 2 big DC movies out within months of each other, is this really a big DC movie? Is it though?
It got beat by Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic fucking did
It's
the
a big movie, Pete. Right now, there's probably like 7 or 8 Hot Topic teen girls clutching their pearls.
I'm pretty sure more people are watching this stream than Birds of Prey.
Is it just me, or does that picture on the left remind me of the entire video for Hollaback Girl?
It is. That looks like
Don't you dare insult
That
Gwen
would be an
Stefani
insult
like
to
that.
Gwen, though. I love Gwen Stefani.
If,
Don't you looking fine for what she like 50
if your
now, right?
if your mom
she's
if your mom went to the
beautiful, dude.
dollar
God.
store and if your mom goes to the dollar store and bought Spice Girls tickets.
But I'm looking at that picture and I'm just waiting for him to go, ain't no Hollaback Girl.
All right, let's see here. Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn stands as the first R-rated movie within the DCEU. Wait, what? But it is not the first mature movie based on a popular character from DC Comics. That distinction belongs to Joker, which came out in October 2019.
That's because Joker's not part of
It's not.
bullshit universe that they set up.
Yet. I still maintain.
Yeah.
Yet.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They'll get lazy and try to tie it together, and it's going to ruin it. Yeah.
They
Well,
will.
look, you got a choice. You can either have Jared Leto or you can have Joaquin Phoenix. Which one you want?
Joaquin Phoenix for
Joaquin.
sure.
There you go.
The 2 films are vastly different in tone and ambition, but deserve
You
recognition.
Don't say.
You don't say.
For trying to break the mold. God damn it, Jim. Words are hard. One is a serious character study, while the other is a no-holds-barred black comedy where life is cheap and laughs are abundant. They also have their respective pros and cons, many of which will be laid out below as we detail 5 ways Birds of Prey is better than Joker and 5 ways it is worse. At the end of the day, they are both great viewing experiences. Why are you lying to me? And the world is a better place for both their existences. Bitch, don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Why do they have to lie already?
Shoo, bitch, don't lie.
You know, I would say both the descriptions of both movies up there on that paragraph, those would both describe Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Yup.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Number 10. Better entertaining. If one is looking for a fun time, Birds of Prey is better than Joker. It has
I can't judge. I haven't seen Birds of Prey. Adam.
Above the picture of implied bestiality.
it has swifter pacing and is more jolly. One could argue Joker's behalf, saying the movie is not meant to entertain because it is a dark, gritty film about a disturbed character pushed by society into committing atrocious acts. Adversely, just as many could say that the movies inspired it, like Taxi Driver and King of Comedy, are wildly entertaining while following similarly anomalous characters. Okay, so is it me, or are you already picking up the context that the author really didn't like Joker?
Yeah, I don't think he liked it.
Yeah. Hey, look, Elizabeth Berkley and Showgirls.
Control yourself, Pete. Control
God
yourself.
damn it! Oh, this takes that away. Iron
I
Man
have the
Endgame.
Blu-ray and you don't. So what?
Number 9, worse box office. Birds of Prey is not an outright flop. Wrong.
Bullshit.
It is.
Yes, it is.
This
But
is where
it
you
is-
get that Kevin Spacey clip from Superman.
They're only saying that because I think it just barely broke even over the weekend. Over a 2-week span, just barely broke even.
But it is not doing what the studio would like either.
That technically makes it a flop. If it didn't make
Yep.
what they projected, then they made nothing on it.
Okay.
They didn't lose money on this movie, but they didn't make any either.
See, here it is right here, off an $80 million budget. The other budget said $84.5 million. It is $97 million plus reshoots and, like I said, all the other marketing.
It's
So,
probably like Solo. We'll never know what the real budget for
Yeah.
this movie is.
this money's this. They're just trying to protect this piece of shit because this movie is losing them money.
Yeah,
It's
and
just,
time is money. They could have been producing a movie that would have profited them instead of this piece of shit.
That's what they get for trying to fucking do something half-ass instead of staying true to the source material, or even the 2002 TV show, which is better than this steaming pile. That'd be-
Ooh.
I mean,
Although I would do unspeakable things to Ashley Scott and Dina Meyer. I'd leave Rachel Skarsgård for you.
Rachel Scarston, I'll take her.
I'm not a greedy man, Pete.
All right, I'll take her. Her and Ruby Rose at the same time. I'll take
I
her.
love Dina
Tony,
Meyer.
Tony, you get Shamar Moore.
You get Shamar Moore, Tony. He'd call you baby girl and everything. He'd be like, "Hey, baby girl."
Tony's
I'ma have
get me back with a bead now.
No, I'm gonna have to Google who that is, but I'm not a picky man either. So.
He's a handsome man. I'll say that.
Yeah,
Shamar Moore's a handsome
I ain't
man.
ashamed to say that.
Hell no.
I am secure enough in my masculinity to say that as an attractive man. Okay.
Yeah, he's definitely he's one of those guys. It's just like, yep, you can't help it.
Have
It's,
you ever
you
seen
know,
Criminal Minds, Tony?
he's the black dude on Criminal Minds.
No,
Yeah, I was
but
gonna
if
say-
I'm going gay
Gareth
with
Morgan.
anybody, it's gonna be Rob Lowe.
Hold
That
up,
was
now. Hold
awfully
up.
specific.
Rob Lowe or creepy Rob Lowe?
Creepy Rob Lowe.
I want poor
Oh.
decision making, Rob Lowe.
Oh, I see you like to live dangerously.
I too like to live dangerously.
If I
But
like
I'm
to
a-
live dangerously, I'd pick Charlie Sheen.
Well, he wouldn't be living for long.
I don't know unless you're Magic Johnson. That motherfucker got AIDS in like 1992.
Can I
and,
send Charlie Sheen to Ewan McGregor's house? Okay, that was harsh.
With
Hey,
a
I'm
spitting
starting
telegram.
to think I'm starting to think that AIDS has Magic Johnson. To be honest, what is it? 30 years now.
It is. It's like almost 30 years. This motherfucker's spitting.
Money, son. Money.
Yep. What's that episode of South Park? You got to grind up about $180,000 cash and inject it right into your veins. Number 8 on this list: better action in Birds of Prey. Chad Stahelski came in for reshoots as the second unit director to spice up some of the action scenes. The director of the John Wick series, known for his visceral fight sequences and choreography, and his reputation precedes him in Birds of Prey. I've seen these fight sequences. I have seen these because most of them leaked online before the movie launched. And can I say this? Having sat there and watched almost half of the fight sequences out of John Wick 1 and 2 yesterday on YouTube, I can say that in the John Wick now, his fight sequences were awesome in that. Now, the thing is, you had Keanu Reeves and a bunch of badass stuntmen to work with, okay? In this movie, you had a bunch of badass stuntmen and a bunch of fucking 90-pound women that did not know how to fucking fight worth a shit. What's her name could throw some decent kicks, but was that her or a stunt double? You know what I mean?
Which one?
Lucy Smollett,
Oh,
his
Fruit Smoothie's
sister.
sister.
Yeah, Fruit Smoothie's sister Journey. I think they should probably go their separate ways. But no, I mean her kicks look decent if that was her or a stunt, you know.
Wait,
But
did you
the-
say kicks or tits?
Both.
Okay,
she's
so I agree with
sexy.
both.
I'm not saying she's not. I'm not saying she's not an attractive woman. I'm just saying, as a fighter, I don't buy it. I don't buy Margot Robbie's bullshit. I'm not buying it. A beanbag shotgun and all those cops are just going to sit there and get taken out. Really, she would have been dead in about 2 seconds. That was like
when the Terminator broke into the cop station. All right, everybody's seen the Terminator.
Yep.
All right, so this is not a spoiler alert. Terminator breaks into the cop station, and literally all the cops do is grab machine guns and start shooting at Arnold. Not in Gotham City, they don't.
Nope.
The crime capital of that world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
That would. But what do I know? I'm just misogynist.
Right. They're fucking their bone crunching action sequences here. So yeah, I wasn't buying it. I'm sorry, not buying it at all. 7, worse. Look of Gotham. I thought Gotham looked pretty, like, for the time period and the economic climate that was based on. That was pretty fucking accurate because they were modeling that after, was it New York?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so they did a pretty good job.
I think the worst look of Gotham. Well, I don't know if it's between the two or if they mean out of all the movies, but like the really bright Batman Forever and Batman and Robin look.
Oh yeah, that neon shit.
Yeah.
It was
Which
the
Batman
90s.
looks
What
like
do you
that?
expect?
Yeah, it was the 90s.
Yeah. And it didn't. It dated the movies, that neon look.
Hell yeah.
God, that was terrible.
Yeah.
So what do we
Hey,
do?
don't
We
you
go
blame
right
that.
back to that
Yeah, let's
yeah.
say don't blame the '90s for that. Hey, the '90s had Batman Returns also.
because you
Yeah.
see the kids that work on this movie now. That was their Batman, so that's what they remember, and that's what they want to do again. Even though the rest of the world remembers that nobody liked that.
Oh, I don't know if I gotta hang on 1 second. We gotta stop this screen share just for a minute here because I want to go back and acknowledge the chat here for just a moment. Let's see here. Where is this comment? I don't know if it's. Oh, here it is, right here. I too like to live dangerously, David Carradine. Thank you, Leo Red. I'm always
Oh
making
my
David
God.
Carradine joke. I appreciate a good Carradine joke. We got 9 people up in the chat. Make sure everybody's bitch slapping that like button. Thank you very much for joining us.
Don't
this
leave
evening.
Leo Red hanging.
Yep. And hey, Keely Chow's up in here. What's up, Keely Chow? Flare X is still up here. Megatron 95. Let's see what else we got. Fun fact: Gotham was filmed in New York. All right. See, I didn't watch much of the Gotham show. I watched like the first season.
I tried, man.
I tried. I couldn't do it.
It doesn't keep a tone. It just doesn't want to pick a tone and stick with it. And that's why it lost me.
I couldn't get past the first episode.
Yeah, I watched the first
It's
season.
rough.
Me and the wife watched the first season, and after that, I was pretty much done.
It's really rough.
Let's see. Megatron 95 says, "Why the hell didn't they have any guns and shoot Harley Quinn?" And come? Yeah, that was just plot. That was basically it. That's what.
Wait,
all it
does
was.
no one have guns?
Yeah, the police just. She came in with
They
a
ran out of guns that day.
She came in with a fucking beanbag gun. I mean, come on, man.
I guess Batman really took that whole no gun rule seriously then.
Damn it, De Blasio. Is De Blasio the mayor of Gotham? Is that what did he take all the guns? Goddamn, fake New York's got some strict ass gun laws up for that motherfucker.
See, they need a Gotham like Chicago.
Oh. R. Kelly P and everyone. I mean, all right. So Joaquin Phoenix.
Hey, he did this off of Batman and Robin. You brought it back.
Yeah. Let's see, 6 better supporting roles. Really?
No.
No.
That's one of my biggest gripes with the movie.
No one even knows who the Birds of Prey are.
Look, I'm not trying to spoil anything, but it really now they each get their own screen time for a little bit, but make no mistake, this is the Harley Quinn movie. It doesn't focus on them as a team at all, except for a small moment towards the end.
It's like remember Deadpool had X-Force?
Yeah.
At least
That's what the Birds of Prey are in this one. They're the
Exactly.
X-Force.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
And at least Deadpool 2 did the export. At least that was a funny joke.
Well, this one kind of is too, but I don't think it was intended to be a joke. It just turned
I said
out that
funny.
way.
I said funny. funny.
In Deadpool 2, didn't they all die like really quick? Like
Deadpool
X-Men?
2 was a master troll with the X-Force. That was
It was.
perfect what
That's
they
how you
did with
subvert
them.
expectation.
Yeah.
They filmed scenes that weren't even in the movie with X-Force.
Yep.
Oh, see, because I haven't seen Deadpool 2. I never watched it.
You need to see
Oh, well, okay.
Go
That's
watch
pretty,
it, man.
pretty good. Yeah.
Don't watch that Disney Once Upon a Time version. Don't watch that.
No, it's not as great as the first one, but it's still pretty entertaining.
No, see, this will shock and appall you, but I do not care for Deadpool as a character or the movie, and I actually enjoyed Deadpool too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the biggest Deadpool fan either. I mean, I appreciate Ryan Reynolds in the role because that is basically Ryan Reynolds getting to play like a fucking assassin, which is cool because I really like Ryan Reynolds. But I liked the first one. It was cool, but like when the second one came out, I was just kind of like, whatever. You know, like I'm not a huge fan either. But like I said, the first movie was cool, but whatever.
See,
I just like anything that's. Yeah, I was gonna say I just like anything that's anti-MCU or at least pokes fun at it.
And now you're gonna get MCU Deadpool, which is kind of terrifying.
Don't make me cry, man. Don't make me cry.
All in good stride, mi amigo. All in good stride.
Let's see. Number 5, worse, doesn't have a significant message. Really? Really?
Wait, they're saying Birds of Prey is worse or Joker's worse?
Oh, they're saying Joker's worse.
Seriously.
Birds of Prey is a more positive movie-going experience, despite
Eat my ass.
That's just about my sentiments exactly here. Despite its
I want the writer of this article to suck my butt till my head caves in.
Holy shit. It doesn't lack substance, but those looking for a deeper meaning in a film may walk away dissatisfied.
Okay.
Joker, on the other hand, is meant to deeply analyze the psyche of a social outcast and explore why someone would do something so heinous like Arthur Fleck does by the end of the movie. It is also set behind a backdrop of rising class tensions between Gotham's workers and the rich. Like Travis Bickle, one feels like they understand the motivations. They understand, you dumb shit. Somebody needs to edit this. To understand the motivations by the end, even if they still heavily disagree and are disgusted by his actions throughout.
It's just like this is watched by somebody that was trying really hard to read between the lines, where the rest of us were like, just shut up and watch the movie. There's not a you get that's the whole point I get at is you get so wrapped up in the subtext of everything that you can't enjoy anything. You can't just enjoy a movie for just having a decent story and a decent plot. You have to look for all these subliminal messages where they simply are just not there. If there's any message at all of Joker, it's that our healthcare system sucks.
Yeah.
That's it. Which it does. You know, you can't argue that it doesn't, you know.
Megatron 95 says, take it easy at Salvador.
I can't take it easy. I'm old and I'm crotchety.
I'm out yelling at clouds. Hey, you damn kids, get off my lawn.
We Batanye, get off my lawn. We Batanye.
All right, number 4, better, no bad plot twists.
I'm glad that this one was brought up because do you feel lately like, especially as many movies as I watch, that there's like this studio mandate that every movie just has to have a twist simply for the sake of all movies need a twist?
Ever since the Sixth Sense, yeah.
Oh my fucking God, dude.
There's my girl, ZZ Beats.
Yeah, she's cute.
God bless her. God bless her. But you know, she's
cute.
a black woman, but you know, she don't count because it's Joker.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
like-
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
She don't count.
Yeah, I was like,
How dare they try to include an interracial relationship even if it lives in his own head? That's crazy.
I was
No
gonna
one
say,
ever does that, Sal.
I mean, he's a Joker's supposed to be a very racist white boy, but he's in love with a black woman.
yeah. Did they just kind of like? I guess is she not? I mean, am I allowed to say? Is that what they're thinking? She's not black enough to like? I mean, is that what they're trying to imply here? Are they discounting her blackness? Is that what they're doing? That's problematic of the other side.
If I could bring it back to Deadpool 2, she was black enough to play Domino because she was their hero then.
Wait, that's Domino?
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Oh, she was Domino?
Really?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't know she was
didn't
in that.
realize
I've
that.
never seen it, but
And I liked her as Domino. I did not realize that was the same chick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try to forget sometimes because if I remember, it's you know when you're in high school and they're like, "Hey, can you come up to the front of the class?" and you're like, "No," for reasons. Yeah, that's what Domino does. She filled out that costume very.
Were you toy like a toyga?
oh, the very sexual, the very toy, Salvador.
No, I was in the classroom like, dang.
Dang! Oh, Mort Goldman. I remember the Black Knight episode. His girlfriend. This is my girlfriend, Marion.
Cling, cling, dang.
Now, Sal, put your desk down. I can't.
Oh, worse doesn't stand alone well.
Huh?
Arthur Fleck's story is most likely a one and done deal. Nothing came before it, and as of now, no plans exist to continue the saga.
Yeah, give him about 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Though $1 billion at the box office will be hard to leave alone. Birds of Prey is a part of the DCEU, and Margot Robbie's second outing as Harley Quinn. Because of this, some may feel a little lost if they go in blind. To the movie's credit, it is pretty easy to follow if one is unaware of Suicide Squad, though one can appreciate Joker even if they never heard of the comic book character.
Easy to follow means really dumbed down.
Yeah.
That's what that's code for.
Mm-hmm. Better humor. Birds of Prey is not a lighthearted movie, but moments of levity are spread throughout. Even then, the comedy is often morbid. Joker, on the other hand, drowns the audience in oppressive tone right from the start.
Yeah.
You know what's morbid about the comedy in Birds of Prey is that they think those jokes are funny, and they're not, and that's more depressing than all of the Joker's script in its entirety.
Joker's not supposed to be funny.
No, there's nothing. No. Some appreciate this, while others would have liked some contrast. If every moment is a downer, then nothing stands out. The newer film still has some brutal and unrelenting scenes, which feel heavier when one was just laughing at an inane joke 5 minutes ago.
This is probably written by the same people that are on a steady diet of soy and Marvel movies.
As I say, translation. There's no Robert Downey Jr. to crack crappy jokes. Where's the joke?
Yeah, there's no America's butt jokes.
Yep. So quip, fight scene, CGI, green screen, quip, green.
I think it's quip.
Yeah.
Fight scene. You're close though. You're close. Yeah.
Mr. Stark.
Mr. Stark, insert pop culture reference. Mr. Stark.
Yep. How old is this kid again? Hey, we gotta do that thing like in that really old movie.
The scripts are written by an algorithm.
You know, I still don't get that. How does he not quite get what Star Wars was, but he knew what Footloose was?
Yeah.
Reasons.
Okay.
Reasons.
I don't know. Look, the sooner I can get Tom Holland off my screen, the happier. I will take. Look,
plot armor.
I'll give Tom Arnold. Not Tom Arnold. I'll give Tom Holland this. I'll give him this.
I'll give Tom Arnold credit. He did fuck Roseanne.
He did. Yo,
Can we go back to CC Beats?
Yes. Yes, we can.
There's the boner killer right there.
Tom Holland
involving
has given me a
Roseanne.
greater appreciation of Andrew Garfield.
I know, right?
I was like, man, I was a little harsh to you. Your movies still suck. But
It makes me appreciate that guy that played him in that 70s show with the really bad disco music and the buggy Spider-Man eyes on the costume. Remember that one?
Grace.
Nicholas Hammond.
Yeah, the spider web was made out of fishnet stockings.
You know that guy was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, right?
Which one was he?
He was the I think he was the producer. He was the producer. Little effeminate looking guy, blonde, like silver fox hair. Yeah, he's in the movie. I remember when I first saw the movie, I was like, why does that voice sound familiar? It's like, holy crap.
Was he the guy that says, I want him to have a big Zapata mustache? That guy?
I believe that is him. Yeah. He was
the director. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, thank you. That's what he was the director. I was trying to remember what he was.
That guy was a trip.
That's Spider-Man.
Here's number one on this list to wrap it up. Number one, worse, no Joaquin Phoenix. Even those who bemoan Joker, like this author, have to praise Joaquin Phoenix's performance as the titular character. Watching his descent is seeing a master working at his craft at full capacity. Seeing the dedication he put into the role is inspiring, making it unsurprising when he took home the Oscar. Birds of Prey is filled with great roles as well, but it is unlikely any of them will stand out the way Phoenix's did.
You don't say.
You don't say.
These people don't bemoan Joker. They bemoan the fact that it isn't targeted towards them. It's a movie made for everybody.
They want a Marvel movie. They want Joker to make a joke every 5 minutes. They want a crappy CGI villain.
It's true, man, and I brought that up before that the Marvel formula has really. That's why I don't get all upset when Scorsese says things about Marvel movies, because like
He's not
Marvel
wrong.
movies, the Marvel movies have set have set the pattern that all audiences are sitting through the credits now expecting a post credit scene. They're expecting the formula, which is joke, quip, joke, stunt scene, pop culture reference. You know what I mean? It's like. It's like watching. Marvel has become like a bad TV cops show. You know what I mean? Like those procedurals. Like I got to, not even so much Law and Order, but like a lot of the procedurals. I got to the point where I stopped watching the procedurals because it's like there was like a pattern of dialogue. Like a person would say 4 words, then another person would say 4 words, then back to the first person, and like 3 people would all have like equal amount of words in the sentences, and it's like normal people don't talk like that. Why am I seeing these patterns? And I'm like, I'm just watching too much fucking TV or something. But you see the patterns. Marvel has like set this standard that all movies have to be like that. Besides, you got to remember that average person sees about 4 movies at the box office a year. They're probably going to go with one of the Marvel movies, so they think that all movies are that way now, and it's sad.
And you know what? I have more to speak on it when we get to like the South Park part of the portion. I'll get to it. But you know what? Marvel has done more damage to Hollywood and pop culture in general than South Park ever could. But I'll get to that later.
Buddy. Yep. Amen to that. I agree with you 150%.
Like, you know what? I'm going to say something controversial just as a little preview to my rant. Marvel has done more damage to Hollywood than Ghostbusters 2016 did. And I'll explain my reasons when we get to that article.
So
I'll
stay
explain.
tuned.
Oh, yeah.
Stay tuned.
The stream goes down to 3 people.
First, a word from our sponsor.
Same Pete time, same Pete channel.
Speaking of which, speaking of that Batman reference, I got to watch Batwoman tonight. I'm going to write my review. That'll be out tomorrow. I'll do the.
It better be.
It will be. I just
relationship not going so well, Pete. Now it's.
I still watched a Ruby Rose movie today. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, okay.
I watched the Meg today. I thought she was gonna die. I was like, don't you kill my girl. Don't you kill my girl.
Would that be like cheating on your spouse with her twin sister?
Kinda, yeah. It was kind of exciting that way.
Like moonlighting on one relationship. It's like same flavor, different.
The wife even said something because I was joking around about that chick that plays Bishop on Deputy. I was like, I got a thing for these short-haired lesbians. I don't know what it is. But the girl that plays Bishop on Deputy, she's not actually a lesbian. So I was like, it kind of broke the fantasy. But
the one you actually got a shot with, you don't want.
Right? Oh no, I'd still trust me. I found pictures of her shooting an AR-15 wearing a sports bra and overalls on Google. I'm like, I'll go on. I'm like, she actually did firearms training for her role as a cop. All right, I like it. I have issues.
Keep your hands above the table.
They are. They are. Here, wait. Look, see?
Okay. Just remember, this is supposed to be a safe stream, a safe podcast for people to listen to.
Is this a safe space?
This is not the after hours. This is not the after hours show yet. We're fine. So we can kind of run through this real quick. Vox of all websites wrote an article about the unfair pressure on Birds of Prey because it's to be a great feminist movie, a great feminist superhero movie.
If that's a great feminist movie, then they really don't have a lot going for them, do they? No,
because they compared it to, of course, Captain Marvel and Wonder Woman. Okay, and as much as I hate Captain Marvel, it did make some money. Wonder Woman was the most well-received out of all the female-led modern era superhero movies, I will say. But then the article bemoaned, disasters like Catwoman and Elektra. And I don't know. I haven't seen Birds of Prey yet, but I really want to watch Elektra again and then watch Birds of Prey and see which one goes.
I hate to say it. Something tells me Elektra might be worse.
I would probably,
and that hurts me to say. Because Elektra is one of my top 5 favorite superheroes. I ain't gonna lie. I really did cry when I saw the Elektra movie. That was a terrible movie. So terrible.
Like, this hurts. This just hurts my soul.
It did, man. It hurt my soul. Like that movie did just.
See, then it goes on to say that Birds of Prey is such an important movie because there's so few movies like it. Well, actually, they've tried to do these, female, not necessarily superhero, but team up movies. Remember, Ghostbusters 2016 and Ocean's 8 and Charlie's Angels and Terminator Dark Fate. And I mean, I can go on with the failures, but, these
Well,
are
the
just,
media tried to shut down. We had a lot of female superheroes on screen, but the media tried to shut down Wonder Woman and Alita. The media is the one that keeps saying we can only have one. We're the ones that said, "Hey, look, we can have all of them. We can have the ones we like. You can have the ones you like." Nope.
Why don't we
after Alita?
Why don't we start using reverse psychology and if we like Alita, let's not rail against it, but say negative things and stuff like Birds of Prey. Even if we don't go see it, let's just rally behind the movie and just really stir the pot.
You think these media guys would learn by now? Look, I went to college for marketing. If I was working in one of these places and let's say, okay, we want to build up Birds of Prey, I would be like, yo, let's talk about how offensive Birds of Prey is. Let's talk about how sexist it is towards. Come on, let's be honest. Would you all go see the movie just out of curiosity at that point? I'd be telling the newspaper talk about how offensive it is and how it's just for white boys. It's just it's sexist. Even though it's a woman, it's a sexist movie and it's racist and it's homophobic. You want to see that movie right now, don't you?
oh, look at here's Leo Red. I have a thing for the short-haired lesbians. I love me some Negasonic Teenage Warhead R. Kelly.
R. Kelly, you do know she wasn't actually a teenager in the comics, right? That was just a name. I think she was like 20. I think I just broke R. Kelly's heart.
Oh, dude. Here's let's see. Thank you for watching Batwoman, so we don't have to. Keely Chow, you are more than welcome, my man. That review will be up early tomorrow afternoon. So.
Somebody finally understands your angle.
That is. Hey, man. Everybody likes some reviews. So
everybody does, man. That's what we know.
This is why I always show up in them old shitty horror movies because, I know nobody else has the stomach for this. I like crap.
I'm giving more money to the Sonic film. Honestly, I would not mind going to see that again. I really wouldn't. I paid $5 for a matinee, so it was like $15 for 3 tickets for me and the wife and the kid to go.
I take my great nephew to see that.
It's fun. It is a really fun movie.
Make sure when you see it next time, Pete, though, that you leave a tweet that says, I was offended by the homophobic racial slurs in Birds of Prey. Yeah. Thankfully, I took my son to see Sonic, and they had a much better time.
I was going to say that I could hear the homophobic slurs in the next theater over from ours. Over the sound of the joyful sound of Sonic the Hedgehog, I could hear homophobic racist slurs from the Birds of Prey movie. I was so offended.
No. See, does that came up on the High Council or WCBS stream. Does anyone else remember when A Star Is Born did that to Venom last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, they used the same tweets verbatim.
Duplicates.
I didn't even realize that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Bots.
Yep. Trying to sabotage Venom.
Yeah,
and Venom still made
one of them said. Thankfully, I think they said, Birds of Prey was playing next door. Now me and my brothers are gay and go do crime or something like that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Because I heard that and I was like, that sounds really familiar. And it's verbatim. The Star Is Born did the same shit to Venom.
Yep. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous, dude. This is are you kidding me? They're sending
it's Clown World 2020, dude.
Honk honk.
Clown World.
Pete, who would have thought Facebook jail for doing that?
What's that?
Didn't you go to Facebook jail for doing that?
I did.
Because they banned clowns, didn't they?
Oh no, I still post the clown pointing the fucking Glock in the comment sections all the time. I do it. I too like to live dangerously. I post a fucking honkler meme. I was gonna post that one about Nyla Rose, but that's a discussion for another fucking, So you want to really prove you're fucking mentally ill, so you just chop your dick off to prove everybody right. Yep. Look at me. I'm Nyla Rose. Oh, there you go. That's for tomorrow night. Speaking of which, I'm going to take a quick moment to advertise. Tomorrow night, if you're a fan of professional wrestling, tune in for the inaugural episode tomorrow, 8:30 Eastern of the new show right here on the channel. Tuesday nights, Pete Daddy Dollar's Pad, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed. That will be debuting tomorrow evening. At 8:30, I'll have I have some guests. There'll be 4 of us on tomorrow night, and we're going to talk some wrestling. So if you're into that sort of thing, go ahead and join us for that, and it'll be a good time. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna put your comment up on the screen, and then I'm gonna look at this name because I could say Mahershala Ali, so I know I can say this because this is a subscriber.
You better
Talal
say it right.
Amalki. Talal Almalki.
Fail.
I'm sorry. I
Just lost a
tried.
subscriber for that.
I tried. Can we at least get
rid of Leto.
Jared Leto? Scared Home Alone face as a mask, so Joaquin Phoenix can be put on his double Joker.
Oh, gotta do it. It's kind of a Joker tradition.
Let's do it. Book it. Book it. Book it. Leo Red. What? I'm a head out. R. Kelly. Oh, he found out she wasn't a teenager. R. Kelly was done at that point. He was out.
So is Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh.
Okay. Keely
Too
Chaucer's
soon?
We need a Streets of Rage movie and a Vector Man movie.
Streets of Rage could be awesome. You make it like a canon-like film.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on.
All right. Megatron 95 just posted clowns. So yeah, let's get some Hong Kongs in the chat then. Fuck it. Flare X. I just cuss too much.
We love you anyway. That's what we love about
Fuck
you.
yeah, man.
Yep. Absolutely.
Can I get a hell yeah?
Oh hell yeah! That's where you do
I
some
thought Pete
wrestling.
was gonna make the joke. I thought Pete was gonna make that joke, not Adam. I didn't see that coming.
That's what she said.
You beat me to it. I was about to say that's what R. Kelly's victims say.
All right, so we can. I want to talk now. We're gonna talk about Sonic. I've been wanting to talk about this. And Sal, for your benefit, we will maintain no spoilers.
Oh no, you can spoil it. It's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right, man. I wanted to because I know you wanted to see it, so I wanted to. I didn't know like how soon I was gonna abstain from that, but
No. I mean, I don't mean this to discredit the movie in any way, but it's a Sonic movie. It's not exactly like Citizen Kane or anything.
It's not Sixth Sense. Yeah, there's no real.
I don't really think you really need to spoil it because there's not really a lot that's spoiler necessary.
Well, some people don't want to know, stuff going in, so it's
Let me see if I can guess the overall plot before you say anything. So let me guess. James Marsden is a sheriff of some kind. Sonic, through unknown means, breaks through to our world. Meanwhile, Dr. Robotnik is aware of this world, has been trying to get there for some time, so he's trying to capture Sonic to go into that world for whatever reason, energy, some shit, make money, I don't give a fuck. And he has to try and beat Sonic after Sonic is like, oh, well, if he can help me get back, then I'll sign up with him, figures out his nefarious means or whatever. And Sonic eventually defeats him, but doesn't kill him because it is a kid's movie. Defeats him, figures out how to go back to his world, but chooses to stay in our world because he's made such great friends.
Close.
You're
Very,
close.
very close.
You're close.
You made it more deep than the actual movie was.
Yeah.
He did actually.
The movie wasn't anywhere near that deep, but that was a good one.
I will say I have to.
That would have been a nice twist. What Sal came up with. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have to highlight Leo's comment because yes, Tails does make an appearance in the post-credit scene, which was really fucking cool. I was like marking out because my kid, I showed my kid the characters beforehand, so he's like standing up. He was standing up because it was him and there was another little boy that was probably like my son's age right in front of us, and it was his first time. I was kind of talking to his dad a little bit, and it was his son's first time at the theater too. So like Trey was standing up yelling "Tails, Tails!" It was so fucking funny. So, there was a lot of kids, man. All the kids loved it. So, and the parents were like laughing just as much as the kids were through most of it.
Shameless plug for Adam's Raiders of the Lost Flicks Facebook page. Someone posted a picture of Sonic with the baseball bat, and they said, "Name this movie wrong answers only."
Yeah,
I was very proud of my answer of Knuckles in the outfield. But I don't feel like anyone else got it.
Mine was Furries with Blue Balls, Volume 6.
Mine was just being a dick and saying Birds of Prey.
Yeah. Yours was my favorite.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sal. Yours was funny, but Alex's was my favorite. I'd be lying if I said it did.
Whoops. I didn't mean to do that.
Eddie Cantillo, I believe, was who posted that picture in the group.
Oh
yes.
God. Oh God. Eddie.
Wow.
Where's my hang on, let me go grab my Burger King toys. Hang on a second.
Oh no, he got the Ruby Rose up.
Where's my
We've devolved to the Ruby Rose profile picture.
God.
Strap
I
in,
got-
gentlemen. This isn't the line. This is the starting line.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm gonna go deep in the archive. No, so really though, it was a cool movie. It was fun. The redesign of the character. I mean, it obviously paid off as it really kicked ass at the box office this weekend. But overall, this movie did a great job of really Jim Carrey kind of bringing him back to his comedy roots. It was fucking great. Jim Carrey was the dance sequence he did in the semi when he was driving down the road and they were
Yes.
that was fucking hilarious, dude. That was like The Mask mixed with Ace Ventura mixed with like Fire Marshal Bill all into one. I had fun with this movie.
I think
That was
it's good to note that today was a holiday, President's Day, and there was a bunch of kids out of school, and that theater was full of kids today, and most of them were seeing Sonic because I heard them talking about Sonic in the restroom.
Now,
Sonic is back, baby.
Here's
Yep.
a question. We are aware that the production company that did the editing for Sonic, now that they're out of business, do you think that they will be able to produce a sequel of the same caliber?
If they stay in this direction, yes. In fact, it could surpass the original. Because I think a lot of why these video game movies don't work is because they always screw up the premise so bad that people are no longer interested in the second. And with this one, they decided for a change to play it safe, to work within the source material and use that to write their script around the source material rather than just come up with stuff like black goo and plot contrivances. They worked with what's in the game, but they weren't they weren't going out of their way to say, hey, remember this, remember that, remember this part from the video game. They didn't do that either. They just kind of did their own thing. Yeah.
Was there a Goomba with a harmonica?
Nope.
Nope.
Good.
Nope.
No, but their interpretation of hell was a Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I was wondering when I was watching it, I'm like, is that a slight on
Oh,
Nintendo?
absolutely. That had to be.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is kind of funny when you think about it.
Yeah.
So when they do it,
Sonic
it's like
Mario on the movie.
it's little slight nods. Like they're not going out of their way to show it to you.
Now, was this Sonic obsessed with chili dogs like he was in the cartoon?
There's a chili dog reference.
Yep, he does. He does eat a chili dog when they go to the
Yes.
bar
There's one scene where he just finds out what it is.
Yep. 'cause he
Honestly,
had
the only
that.
thing that you were off on with your description, Sal, was your Robotnik's motivation. He's not aware of where he's from. He's just aware that he has a lot of power, and he's been empowered by the government to find the creature. But his nefarious is he wants to keep the creature for himself to power his robots.
Aha! That was close.
You are very close,
Actually,
sir.
the mushroom thing, when I first saw that, I did think, oh, is that supposed to be a Mushroom Kingdom joke? But there is actually a mushroom zone in Sonic and
Yes.
Knuckles, the game.
Yeah.
It does exist.
I didn't know that until Jeremy Johns pointed out because I guess
Yeah.
he's a big video game guy, so he got that reference right away.
Now, if they had just made the joke once, I would have said, okay, yeah, that's clearly a Mario thing. But I was like, they kept bringing it up a lot. And I was like, wait a minute, that's not a joke if you just keep bringing that up.
Yeah.
I had to look that up. I was like, oh,
And it wasn't
yeah.
like they were trying to do a Spider-Man Homecoming and just make it a joke by just saying it over and over and over
Oh,
again.
God.
So like, oh, hey, this is humor because we're saying something dumb
They
over and
fly
over again.
now.
They fly now.
Yeah, they fly now. Or Peter Tingle.
Oh.
Peter Tingle.
May
Oh.
you stop calling my Peter Tingle? It's
One
causing
thing you
erection.
was wrong on. You said this is a children's movie and no one dies. Oh, someone dies in this movie.
Mm.
Yeah, that's right.
Someone dies.
Yeah.
I won't tell you who, but
Yeah.
someone dies in this.
Please tell me it's not Robotnik.
No.
Oh no.
Are you
Well,
kidding? No, they ain't
well-
gonna get rid of that ace up the hole. Oh hell
Thank
no.
God.
Dude, his mustache at the end of the movie, I was like, he has his accurate.
They showed it in
mustache.
the trailer, so that's not really a spoiler there.
No,
He's
Yeah, you see him with the mustache and the goggles and everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was
Yep.
awesome.
Now,
But
is he
I
gonna-
would have to admit that Jim Carrey's look as Robotnik, even before they get to that point, is pretty damn cool.
Oh,
Oh,
it
yeah, I
was.
liked it.
Yeah, he's
Now-
like the hipster from hell, you know.
Do you
just
think
gotta
he's
have the
gonna
crazy-
go full method and gain like 400 pounds?
I could see him doing that.
He does, but when you see him with the full Robotnik thing, he has gotten fat. He
Yeah.
has a belly on him.
Hmm.
Okay.
That's kind of a spoiler thing.
Because he's been living on mushrooms.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I got to give a shout out to Leo Red because he said because this movie has a crush on Tika Sumpter now. And
She's hot. She's
Yeah.
hot.
He's hot.
Yep, she was definitely rocking them tight ass jeans she was wearing. I was hooked and I couldn't stop staring.
Remember when Sonic called her Pretzel? What was it? Was it
Pretzel lady,
She
because she
did.
does yoga.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
That's one thing I have to praise the movie for is her relationship with James Marsden. Like so many relationships in movies just feel like they're just forced just for the sake of
And
the movie.
that was perfectly organic.
Those two were cute together. Like
They
I
were
could
more
buy them as a
Blamable than
couple.
Cyclops and Jean Grey.
If you made a sitcom out of just those two, I would watch it. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
The
Yeah, that's got a lot to
execution,
say.
the execution just of everything in this movie was well done. Like Adam
It's
was
almost like
saying,
they gave a shit. Like
Yeah.
they had a script and they had a vision. They're like, no, I'm gonna make this work. You know, so that's why I applaud this director for adhering to the fans because he already had something good to work with. All you had to do is just redo the. Well, it's like, well, they just want us to redo the Sonic. No problem. We got this. We'll do it.
Yeah, this movie impressed me. I didn't have high expectations for it. Even after they said they were going to go back and they showed the redesign, I just kind of figured this movie would come and go. And I'm honestly predicting a good weekend for this movie next weekend. I think word of mouth is going to get around and more
I
families are
think
going to
so
go see
too.
it.
I think it's catching on
Yeah.
already. But
Yeah.
when I go into, I don't know about you, Tony, but when I go into a kids movie, all I expect is I know it's a kids movie. I'm not expecting Citizen Kane. All right. All I want is don't treat me like I'm stupid. Even though there's kids in here, they're not as dumb as you think they are. All right.
Yeah.
Don't treat the audience like they're stupid. And I don't know, maybe make me feel something. Just make me feel anything.
Yeah.
And with this one, there were some genuinely tender moments where I was like, "Oh man, you're making me feel about this video game character now." Good on you, movie. Good on
Oh
you.
yeah, it definitely succeeded in that. This was a fun movie.
It had heart, and I have to applaud where effort is. A movie that has heart. It had a direction. It had a vision.
Yep.
Let me ask you this: do you think that this movie would still be getting the high points that you're making and the high praise that you're giving it? Do you think it would still receive that if they hadn't changed Sonic? If they left it with that
Nope.
abomination?
No.
Nope, this movie would have been buried day one.
Yeah.
Okay. Because that's what I was thinking. I was thinking that only because they changed the look that you're able to see all these things. Because if otherwise you'd only be focusing on how bad Sonic looks.
Correct.
that
It would have been a
look stood
distraction. It would have been a
Yeah.
massive distraction, and it would have killed the movie. Because how many video game movies have come out that are actually good? I guarantee you can count them on one hand.
And
Yeah.
those were famous. Those were franchises from very famous reputations. Sonic's reputation has been crap since the 2000s.
Right, since
No one
he was
thought-
no longer the flagship of the console that debuted him, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Sony still got his place. And to be fair, he's had a few good games come out in recent years. Not
Yep.
a lot, but he's had. But I was like,
There is a following for Sonic fans for sure.
You know, when he came out in the early 90s, I mean, Sonic was cool.
oh yes,
Yeah.
Sonic.
Didn't he have a Saturday morning cartoon at
Yes,
one
he
point
did.
too?
He had
Yeah.
2 cartoons at the same time.
Back when those were still good. Yeah.
And Steve Urkel voiced them.
Well, this one's Ben Schwartz,
Yep.
who
Ben
was
Schwartz did a good job.
John
John
Ralphio.
Ralphio.
Yeah.
Which just made
And-
me want a Jenny Slate cameo so badly.
He can be a little overbearing sometimes, but eventually they work it in as it's part of his character because he's so fast. He's also a little on the obnoxious side, and they actually do address that in a touching sort of way. That I was
Yeah.
like, oh, well, they even addressed that. Good job, movie.
It did. It worked. It worked itself really well.
I want Jenny Slate as Amy Rose for the next sequel. I want it because now I just want that Parks and Recreation reunion. I don't
Yep.
care.
Well, I don't remember which review I was on because I always watch the reviews for the movie after I write mine because I don't want them to influence my review. But somebody had mentioned this is the most. I think it was Brad Jones. He said this is the most '90s movie that's come out this
Oh,
year.
Yeah.
Like right down to
yeah.
the cast, all being like stars from '90s franchises.
So
Absolutely.
I've been waiting to ask you guys this, but what did you think about them borrowing from Evan Peters' interpretation of Quicksilver in a
I
couple
liked
scenes?
it.
I didn't
I
mind
liked
it. I
it.
liked
And
That was cool.
you know
Really
that they
felt-
when they were watching that movie, they're like, oh, well, we should do when we do Sonic, we should do that too.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with it. I'm fine with it because I like watching that, and it works with this too. And then they play it up for laughs, so that makes it even better. It's like he's setting up elaborate practical jokes, and then when it plays out, you still somehow laugh at it.
Yep, I agree.
Oh yeah, that was funny. I kind of dug that. It was like a Quicksilver kind of Flash moment there. That was because he was like he said he sat there and read every Flash comic.
Mhm.
Those are always fun because it's tension, and then the release.
Yep. Like I said, that bar sequence was it was cool. It was like I said, the whole movie was fun. Robotnik, his gadgets and stuff, like they did everything well with this movie. Like
I thought his tech was pretty cool.
It was.
It reminded me of like the robots from Oblivion with Tom Cruise.
Mhm.
Like his robots were a lot like that. Like he's got drones and he's got robots, and he's got a robot car, and all that shit's in trailers. So that's not like a
I
spoiler.
want to go
thing.
back up and highlight Keely Chow's comment. After seeing Sonic read all those Flash comics, I'd love to see Sonic team up with Flash.
That would be funny, actually.
That would actually be kind of funny. Wait, there was another one here.
I wonder if it would never happen because Warner Brothers and Universal, I don't think would be willing to play nice with each other to do long enough to do that.
Is. Can anyone imagine Batman and Sonic teaming up to fight Riddler and Robotnik?
No. The problem with Batman team up comics is it's just basically Batman beating everyone up and everyone sucking Batman's dick.
Yeah.
No. I will say this though. I will take a Spider-Man Sonic versus Dr. Octopus and Dr. Robotnik.
That would be more tonally correct, because Batman would be like, "What the fuck are you doing, you little bullshit?"
I feel like those team ups would work better in like a team up, like one of those fighting games, or beat 'em ups. I think that's why they make those games, so you can make that movie yourself.
The new Def Jam game got Spider-Man.
What about a Ninja Turtle and a Sonic team up?
Again,
That'd be
in a
awesome.
video game, sure.
That'd be
In a
kind of
movie,
neat.
That'd be awesome. In a comic, I think you can make it work too. I read that what was it, Sonic the Hedgehog Mega Man crossover. That was a good comic.
Nice.
I
Well,
wouldn't
if they're
mind-
going to do all that, then I want my Robotech Transformers crossover.
I wouldn't
goddammit.
mind a Sonic.
Do you really want that,
Turtle
Adam? Do
cartoon.
you really? There's a chance Michael Bay might have to direct it.
No,
I know.
no,
No Robotech.
no!
Hey,
Don't show
hey.
me my century.
I want a GoBots movie.
Hollywood
Goddamn
is listening to you.
No, I want my GoBots movie. I've been waiting years.
Not happening. Nobody
time-
remembers GoBots for
It's
reason.
time for a GoBots movie.
Unfortunately, Pete, I don't think that'll ever happen because that licensing deal was exclusive to Kmart, and they're no more.
God
Well,
damn it,
so I
Kmart.
could probably buy it for like a couple bucks.
Leave them GoBots dead, Pete.
GoBot should
Hey,
be
look.
an Amazon Prime series.
Hold up now. I'm gonna defend Pete here.
Ooh.
I'm gonna defend Pete here because you know what? If Iron Man and the Avengers can become a hit and they're like the D-list heroes,
Yep.
I think we can get GoBot. For God's
Thank
sake,
you.
No,
Sonic
dude, GoBots is going to be a Tubi exclusive.
it doesn't matter. No.
Man, you're giving it too
Bro.
much credit, Adam. It'll be a
Bro,
red
hold
box
up.
exclusive.
Adam,
Red
Adam,
A red
Adam,
box directed by
just
Fred
remember
Durst.
this. We live in a hold up now.
Sorry,
Hold
John
up,
Travolta.
fellas. We live in a
Just a
time.
character.
We live in a time now in which Star Wars, Star Trek, and Doctor Who suck, and the most popular characters is Sonic, Aquaman, and Iron Man. Anything could happen.
I'm telling you, man, we fucking splintered into the multiverse. We got to figure out how to get out.
We live in a world where people were more excited for an Avengers movie than a Justice League movie. 10 years ago, that wouldn't have happened.
So Alex and I are going to build a time machine. We're going to start a Patreon. You guys can fund. No, I will do a GoFundMe. All right, we're going to build a time machine. Go back and fix this shit. All right.
Well, I'm going to bet on Super Bowl wins, but,
Yeah. You do whatever you want. I'm betting on Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'm going to pull a Hot Tub Time Machine Part 2.
Yep.
I'm going to go back and I'm going to invent that song, man. Hey, you like that song, baby? I'm going to do that, teenage girls. Hey, you like that song? I don't know. Pick any crappy popular song. I'm gonna make it.
It's Lugal, Motley Lou.
Yeah.
That was like my favorite part of the whole fucking movie is Motley Lou. Just because I love that song, Home Sweet Home.
I'm gonna write the script to Aquaman. I'm gonna write the script to Iron Man.
Yep. I'm gonna invent. I would invent the MCU.
And I fix it.
Mm-hmm.
What are the odds the MCU is rebooted by 2030? 10 years.
I think they're gonna fuck it up so bad with some of this shit they're doing. I really do. And we're gonna talk about that.
I want that multiverse where Michael Dudikoff was actually Spider-Man.
Oh my God, yeah.
I just want to see the movie and then come right back.
That's Tony. That was actually a really good segue because we're going to look at an article from Bounding into Comics here, and this pertains to the MCU, and this kind of goes along with the theme of. I bet you that you said the MCU will have to be rebooted by 2030. Well, there'll probably be a reason for that, and we're going to show you the face of that reason in all its fucking nagging, shrill-looking fucking form. There is Dana Schwartz, and I'm not talking about shit because I would motorboat the shit out of Jen Walters.
I bet you she was a hell of a hall monitor in high school.
Yeah, but Dana Schwartz. This is what happens when you make kids hall monitors. They become assholes like this.
She was that snitch kid in Recess, the Recess cartoon.
That's a meme. Somebody make that shit. Between her and Anita Sarkeesian, I swear to God.
She was the one that volunteered to sit up next to the teacher.
Speaking of that Anita Sarkeesian, did you see she's going after Joe Rogan now?
What did Joe Rogan
I
do?
choose not to acknowledge her existence any way I possibly can. So no.
I just watched the Quartering did a video on it today. It was she was saying something about Joe Rogan being problematic.
That's my favorite word.
It is. You just watch this video. It's really good. But yeah, she kind of goes off on some shit about him, and she got roasted on Twitter. She got ratioed to fucking hell on her tweet.
She just does this to stay relevant because she's broke now and she ain't got no job.
Yep. That's it.
Maybe she could team up with Elizabeth Banks, and I'm sure the two of them could come up with some harebrained scheme to make money.
What's that other one? Chloe. Oh God.
Dykstra?
No, the other chick that had the
Zoe Quinn.
Zoe Quinn. I can never think of that little husky's name. That stupid little bitch.
Sorry, Sal. Zoe Quinn.
Yeah, Zoe fucking Quinn.
Flashbacks to Gamergate. Oh, man.
I would just take a Chuck Norris action figure and shove it up her ass.
PTSD
over the real.
She just had that guy. That guy, that dude, killed himself because she fucking Me Too'd him and shit. I mean.
Oh yeah, and then the time she was cheating on him.
Yep. She said he held her in a hotel room and he was abusive, and it's like, no, bitch. But all her Facebook and Twitter posts were all happy and shit the whole time. It's like, no, I don't think so. Anyway, so meet Dana Schwartz if you're not familiar. No, the Schwartz may not be with her. Marvel Studios She-Hulk writer Dana Schwartz. It seems impossible to overstate the cultural damage done by South Park. This is by our good friend Mr. John F. Trent from Bounding into Comics. Marvel Studios She-Hulk writer Dana Schwartz took to Twitter to criticize Trey Parker and Matt Stone's South Park, claiming it seems impossible to overstate the cultural damage done by South Park. Schwartz wrote, in retrospect, it seems impossible to overstate the cultural damage done by South Park, the show that portrayed earnestness as the only sin and taught that mockery is the ultimate inoculation against all criticism.
She just increased that show's viewership by 25% just now.
I quit watching it years ago, and I'm like, I'm just going to start watching to spite her.
Start taping that shit.
Yep. And here's her tweet right here. You can see in retrospect, it seems impossible, blah, blah, blah. We read that. This got 44,000 likes. In subsequent tweets, Schwartz added, smugness is not the same as intelligence. Provocation isn't the same as bravery. The lesser of two evils aren't the same. Well, somebody should tell people like her that smugness isn't the same as intelligence, because just because she has this little thing right here, this blue fucking check mark, verified account, all this means is you're a verified fucking idiot.
What somebody needs to do is make her stay after school and look up the definition of comedy and write that definition on a chalkboard 555 times.
Yep.
What someone needs to do is make her suck my ass till my head caves in. That's my
and that too. Yeah.
Sal's trying to take the fucking title of Admiral Butt stuff here.
Hey, I mean,
In
the
Loudy's
reigning
absence.
champion at the moment's Bogan, so I got some
Bogan.
hard competition.
Bogan
Rear
has
Admiral, the Don
Rear-
Salvador.
Yes.
Rear Admiral Salvador.
Rear Admiral lower half, I'll have you know.
Oh,
I love you so.
oh, let's see. Then she claims South Park is trying to reckon with her criticisms. It seems South Park, I think she meant but she's an idiot, has been trying to reckon with this. I admit I haven't been watching the show in recent seasons, but I'm fascinated to see this. South Park issues a rare apology for Man Bear Pig. Oh, because of the climate shit? Why would you apologize for that? You can still make fun of it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You need to follow Mel Brooks' lead. The way you get away with this kind of shit is the same way Family Guy got away with it for years and got around the FCC investigations. You equally make fun of everyone.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All the time. And you take one little stereotype and you exaggerate it and you play it up for comedic value. And that's how you make people laugh. That's how comedy works.
Yep. But these people don't understand that.
No, they don't.
You know, let's see. She elaborated. Right. My point was that South Park seemed to teach that it was cooler to be reactionary and contrarian, and anyone who criticizes anything is, quote, offended. And that's the real problem. Wonder if that's the message these fans absorbed. Here's she retweeted, when I quit complaining about a cartoon I don't like. I wrote about a female version of a more popular male character. The world owes my takes on life respect. Don't be upset because you're a woman and therefore genetically unable to be funny. That is a perfect Eric Cartman quote for that situation right there. That is beautiful.
You know what?
That episode was just on the other night.
The fact that people like this exist is the reason why you and me and Sal and Tony Tone and Alex don't have to write comedy, because these jokes right here write themselves.
Yep.
Real quick, I want to acknowledge the chat. Leo Red says, did someone say butt stuff? Kevin Spacey.
Butt stuff and a house of cards. Oh!
Oh, God.
Keep that guy from Star Trek Discovery out of the house.
What else we got? Let's see. Look at you mocking people for enjoying things. That's Chadish Bambino. And TK says, fuck off, Dana. Who cares what people find humorous? Also, that bright red lipstick on your extremely pale face makes you look like a whore. Just an observation. Oh, Jesus.
See, I kind of feel bad, like, judging her because she has a condition.
What condition does she have?
I can't. Well, I was researching her now and I found it. I can't pronounce it, but do you want to share my screen real quick?
Yeah,
I have it pulled up.
Absolutely. Hang on. Let me come.
Wait, this is an actual condition?
Let's
Yeah.
see.
Oh,
Go
I thought
ahead.
this was built up to a
Go ahead
joke.
and click screen share. Add it in.
Hello, my darling.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Yeah.
If you abuse me, honey, you'll lose me. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway Twitty.
Oh, darling.
Who you gonna call? Not Melissa McCarthy.
Be the
Come
one
win.
to
Come win.
your eyes.
Coswell.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, take me out to the ball game. Here we go. All right.
Let's do it.
All right, Tony.
You had me for a minute.
Worth the wait.
That was worth it. That was worth it. Applaud him, people. Applaud him.
I think it's pronounced Penizvin.
Yeah.
Penizvin.
Your pen is envious.
So it's like maybe she can't help it, you know, it's affecting her brain.
I see.
The pen is mightier.
Yeah. That's
The pen is mightier. Correct.
Nice and V. Every time we should coin that. We should get paid every
Penize
time
and V.
he says that. Penize and V.
Oh man,
Oh
that
my,
was worth it.
oh my
That
God.
was so worth it.
Oh, Tony Tone Deaf, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. He'll be here all week.
Make sure you tip your waitress on the way out, folks.
Two drink minimum now. Oh, that I think that pretty much describes her, and it just goes on to her getting kind of roasted. And she says, people saying they make fun of everyone. That is my point. South Park is a political show, but one whose message is both sides are equally terrible. So only the correct thing to do is nothing while mocking it from all your position of intellectual superiority.
Now, at this point, I need to know what she thinks is funny.
Yeah, I really want to know, like, what does she
really want to know what she thinks is funny.
Like,
she works for Marvel. You can guess what she thinks is funny.
She probably thinks that Peter Tingle joke is funny.
Yeah, that's brilliant comment.
Yeah, she thinks Iron Man is funny. She thinks Thor is funny. She thinks Doctor Strange is funny.
Turd Ferguson, funny name.
You mean you like formulaic humor?
Yeah. And I'm sorry, I know people are gonna get on, but like, why do I keep picking on Robert Downey Jr.? Because I'm gonna be honest, Robert Downey Jr. was only funny in Iron Man 1 and Avengers 1.
Hey, bro. Robert Downey Jr. was also in Doolittle, so just saying.
Yeah, this man was in Doolittle. Okay,
terrible in Doolittle. He's fucking awful.
Claire X says she needs to get the stick out of her ass. Maybe she needs something in her ass. And here, Keely Chow says maybe she just needs to get the D. I think so, Keely Chow.
Robert Downey Jr. is not Jesus Christ. He is.
You twisted my arm. I'll send in Bogan.
Bogan is going to give her some jack.
That's all he knows how to do.
Dana Schwartz, I got to warn you, Bogan, he knows how to lay the jack. Maybe we could introduce her to Darth Vader's charred disembodied phallus.
Oh,
maybe she could go on a vacation down on the shores of Mustafar with him.
I think the last time anyone touched him was Padme. So.
Oh God, Alex with a good one. Who needs a D? Harvey Weinstein. Oof.
Oof. Oof.
There's Flair X DP. You mean? I don't know if Dana Schwartz can handle that one. Oh God, that is fucking so I think she this
First of all, you work for Marvel. How are you going to talk about anybody ruining Hollywood and the culture we live in when you work for Marvel Studios?
You were actually going to bring that up, and I think now is probably a good time for you to.
There you go.
You got a single shot, Alex. Take it away.
Hold up. Okay, if I'm going to go in full rant mode, let's do this.
Here comes Picard.
First of all, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna actually defend Ghostbusters here. People always say Ghostbusters was the movie that started the trend of Hollywood shitting on the fans. No, it wasn't. It was Iron Man 3. Think back to it now. Think back to people, how much the media shitted on fans for not liking this movie. The only reason people ignored it is because that was during that time when everybody was taking a full bukkake from Kevin Feige into Chris's while getting pounded by Downey. But it was okay then. It was okay. And then we talk about China. How much we keep letting China interfere with our economy and everything. You know where that also started? Iron Man 3. Yeah. You don't know what else? What else is terrible about Hollywood? Oh yeah, the energy beam. I hate the energy beam. You know who started that? Fucking Marvel. Most of the Phase 1 movies had energy beams in the sky on that one. That terrible, terrible thing. People don't want to admit it. Marvel is responsible for most of the terrible things going on in Hollywood right now. At least the bad parts we don't like. Woke culture, sure, they waited till like 2020 to do it for the movies, but the comic books were woke back in 2015. That's a full year before Ghostbusters came out. Assaulting men, assaulting women that don't fit in with what a feminist should be. Yeah, that's all Marvel, baby. That is fucking Ike Perlmutter, Kevin Feige, Barbara. And you know what the funny thing is? MCU. You know when the MCU got really, really shitty? Once again, Iron Man 3. Technically, the first Disney movie. Disney bought Marvel around like between Thor 1 and Iron Man 2. But Thor 1, Captain America, and Avengers were already done. That was Paramount. All Disney had to do was market it. No. Iron Man 3 was when this shit started getting really, really bad. You bully people. You got people bullying. This is the future. You bullied X-Men movies just so they would sell it to Disney. What kind of immature shit is that? How mature are you? Like, oh, we hate all X-Men movies. Can Disney buy it? Can Disney? And what happened when Disney bought it? What 50,000 people lost their jobs? Sure, they all lost their jobs. Their people are now homeless. They're on unemployment, welfare, whatever. But hey, I get my Robert Downey Jr. Wolverine crossover. Is that really who you want to be in life? Is that really who you want to be? If it is, my God, you are a fucking shit stain that should be wiped out from this earth. All right. I have no fancy way of ending this.
Preach, man.
You know what? I'd rather treat these MCU fans like they were Pete and I was Ruby Rose. Okay, wow. That got dark. That got dark. I'm sorry for that one. God damn. Tell them what to ruin in the culture. Hollywood was good until the MCU came around. You didn't have to do one formula. You could do a different movie. Where's the jokes? Where's the jokes? Where's the joke? Go to Marvel movies. Hey, look, I love Jurassic Park, but I didn't come out of Jurassic Park saying, hey, where's the laser guns and the lightsaber? Because I fucking liked it in one movie. They can learn the code.
That should get you banned. That should get you banned from Twitter. I got banned from Twitter for 6 months.
Of all the dumb things to get banned for, that.
I told AOC.
Right, take it off me. Take it off me.
Thank you for that fucking rant, bro. That was great, man. I told AOC she needs to learn how to code, and I got blocked from Twitter for 6 fucking months. I was like, God damn! All I said was learn how to code because you're not very good at your job. She wasn't a very good bartender.
Yeah, I'm sick of it, man. Like I say, I'm not as cool at ranting as Dion Green or Geeky Sparkles is from Clownfish TV. They are the masters.
I am. When I rant, I have a tendency to repeat myself too much.
Yeah,
so.
I kind of wish I could do it like Dion Green and Geeky Sparkles. Like I want them to cross over just so those two can go on an epic rant. Like just I feel like my
watch them fight with each other, cage match.
Well, no, it ain't even got against each other. Just the two of them ranting on the same thing. Like, have you ever heard Geeky Sparkles rant? Like on camera?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I watch Clownfish all the time. Yeah.
It is so beautiful. She goes off on rants. Like, it's just hilarious. It's like, you put her and Dion together. I was like, if these two would have ever gone for the rant or something at the same time, I think my body would just kind of transcend. Like, there's nothing left to do on this plane.
Because there's some people in the world that just can't turn logic off like a switch. And I'm guilty of that. Guilty as hell. Because it's like, you're saying these things. I'm like, wait a minute. On one hand, you're doing this, but then you turn around and do that too. Those things don't add up. It's like you need to pick something that you believe in, or are you just in it for the sake of arguing?
Hey, look, guys, wait. Our troll's here. Joaquin Phoenix receives praise for similar speech that Brie Larson received hate for.
Oh, hey! Congratulations. We were starting to miss you. We thought maybe you got buried under the Birds of Prey box.
Not everyone who looks white is white.
Oh, no. Wow. Thanks for the view, buddy. We need
Wait, hang on a second. Ladies and gentlemen. There, I'm back. I had to leave the stream for a minute. Look, buddy. Look, I'm gonna tell you, I look white. I have a shaved head. I'm pretty white here. And don't adjust your TVs. I'm like everything Eastern European with a little bit of Hebrew spatted in. So go ahead and call me a Nazi again. So let's get that out of the way. Okay, go ahead and call me a white supremacist. All right, let's go ahead and make those jokes. Let's get those out of the way because this is the fourth or fifth account you've created in the last 2 weeks. And I do appreciate the clicks on the videos. Thank you very much. And yeah, thanks for playing, dude. You're awesome. I appreciate the comments and the clicks on the videos because you could be doing anything in the world right now, but you're not. You're here with me, and I appreciate it. So thank you. You're a great fan. Cancel culture, just another form of. Well, this guy can type too. Now,
for the love of God, find some new argument points.
I know this is like you're just copying and pasting right now.
Yeah.
You remind me of one of those robots on
Speak and Spell.
Yeah,
Speak and Spell.
No, the Daleks.
Exterminate!
Well, now he's in timeout, so he's got 3.
Cancel culture! Exterminate!
This fucker probably likes a new doctor.
He's got 300 seconds to come up with a decent argument. 300 seconds. Come on, make it count.
It's going to be Brie Larson and Joaquin Phoenix again.
I'm sure this is like Jodie Whittaker's like target audience right here. This guy,
And also,
you probably
opened,
idolize those blue check marks, don't you, fella?
Is he going to talk about Joaquin Phoenix' speech or no?
No, he's just going to
Probably
type
not.
down. He's
Pretty
going to type.
cool.
There's
I
no
think he's
fucking.
cool.
I think he's. I want to hang out with this guy.
I do. Like, do you want to go to Wiener Schnitzel after the show?
I got something kosher for you. Come on over.
I don't have many real life friends, so I mean, what are you doing, bro? What's up? Want to go see Joker?
He just deleted all the messages. Oh,
No, that was me. He didn't know. I just put him in timeout. He's got 300 seconds.
He'll be back.
Okay.
He'll be back. I wanted him to come up with a decent argument.
Oh, let's see. Charlie
Me,
Evangeline.
Keely,
Charlie, look at Charlie says, I leave you guys alone for a little bit and this happens. See, we didn't have a strong.
You're not allowed to miss any of this show, Charlie. You
Do
have
not
to be here
leave.
for
Do not
every
leave us.
waking minute. Yeah.
You
Do
leave.
not
this
leave
is
us
why-
again.
Yeah. You
No.
leave and we got to deal with the Brie Larson trolls.
Yep.
Retards.
That guy, that account, though, that's probably the same person that like always.
I'm going to screenshot it, Pete, but Red Letter Media did a video recently. They did a review of. I know I'm always talking about them because like you're obsessed with Midnight's Edge. Mine's
Yeah.
Red Letter Media. All right, they addressed the Brie Larson nonsense. They're like, they just flat out said it. They're like chewing out somebody because they're the wrong color of interviewers in the press conference is not activism. It's just stupid. Yeah.
That's you're
I'm
picking-
going to screenshot. I'm going to cut that part of the video and then show it to you. It just made me laugh because they said it better than I could.
They're picking a very odd hill to die on.
Yes.
I believe this was
I'm
also
trying
the
to
same
say.
troll. Could I be wrong? I think this was the same troll who kept doing a copy and paste thing of how Gal Gadot's a murderer who slaughtered like 12,000 Afghanis, and she
That must be a different troll. I didn't get that lucky. I wasn't able to
Pete
read
got
it.
that troll. Pete got that troll.
Which one is that?
Some guy, I think it was the same guy. I think he's talking about, it was something but the Steve Trevor video. And they, because I ended up deleting his comic. He was just basically like, he kept posting like 3 or 4 times, Gal Gadot's a murderer who slaughtered so-and-so, so she don't count as a real hero.
Pete gets better trolls because he used to be a wrestler and he's not, he's willing to roll his sleeves up and get in the ring and get dirty. Whereas I'm just kind of like, I'm on the sidelines like, whatever, man,
Oh, like Adam. Adam says to me the one day, I was like, hey, did you watch my last video? He goes, you came off kind of antagonistic in that one. I'm like, yeah, I kind of did.
It was a Brie Larson video.
It was a Brie Larson video.
I usually when I do a video about her, I'm more my thing is more like why, and yours is more like, hey, come at me, bro.
I do. I'm like, you know what? If I'm gonna get attacked for this video, I'm gonna give you something to attack me for. I'm just gonna talk shit right now. And then, oh, hey, what's up? Oh, wait, hang on. I'm gonna pan the camera back here a little bit. Big Meech is in the house. Big Meech just made an appearance.
Okay, check this out. If you guys really want to laugh, Hulu has a show of celebrity hidden talents. Breeze was writing block letters. I shit you not.
I saw that because the first episode was Tom Hanks teaching how to change a typewriter ribbon. They're only like 2 minutes long, so I sat through it. I mean, it was all right. But
That's not a talent. That's something you learned when you went to school.
I'm trying to remember what exactly was they said. They were saying
Hollywood.
Brie Larson is not your hero for what she said. All right, that's not what a hero is. Getting out there and just finding different things to protest. That's not doing anybody any good anywhere. It's just drawing attention to yourself to say, "Oh, I am an activist. Now everybody love me."
Stroke my pussy here for a minute. There we go.
Well, I think we can pretty much narrow down where your one thumbs down came from.
Yeah.
Oh, yay! He gave me a
definitely
thumbs down.
Joaquin Phoenix. He gave him the thumbs down.
Joke's on him. That still counts as channel interaction in the eyes of you.
Yeah, these people don't get that. It still counted. Like ignoring it would have been worked better.
I'm proud to say I look at it like an achievement. Like I get one thumbs down on every video, and I'm proud of it because it means that I have somebody that hate watches my channel, and I love every time I think about that, it makes me smile.
I showed you guys that comment thread the other day from Doomcock's Army, right? The guy was like, this. It was on my Spider Woman video. You're the worst reviewer on YouTube. I'm like,
But you have heard of me.
I was like, oh yeah, you're aware of me. You're aware of me, though.
You are aware.
Yeah, I had your interest. Now I have your attention, don't I? He's like, and he said in the comments, I'm the one that gave you a thumbs down on that video. I was like, oh, thanks for watching. Cool.
Yeah, you still watched it.
You watched the video. All right, cool.
You paid attention to me long enough to actually be logged into your account and go in there and click the thumbs down button. Thanks for the interaction.
And you know what? This is the problem with a lot of fandoms today. Pick anything. This is the problem. People want to complain about something, but they still want to give you money and credit for it.
Yep.
It's like wrestling fans. They'll bitch about wrestling, but they still want to watch it.
See, that's me. I'll complain about it all day from a former worker's, but I don't even watch it. I don't watch anymore.
I don't watch WWE. I
don't watch any of it.
That's why I don't understand why people are always bitching and crying and moaning about Birds of Prey and not making more money. It's like, we said it right back at the beginning before it even came out. It's like, okay, I get it. This is a woke movie for woke people. It is what it is advertised as. So it is a feminist movie. So therefore, all feminists should have went to go see it. Are you telling me that there's not enough feminists in this world to pay for such product? Where's the problem? Who are you accusing and why?
There's not enough apparently.
It doesn't add up. Shit don't add up. That's just
Max Guevara versus Batwoman. Book it. Vincent Fox.
Okay, first of all, that's not even a fair fight. Max would destroy Batwoman in a second. For God's sake, she almost ended Lita's career. Okay, Max would destroy Batwoman. Okay,
yeah, that wouldn't be. That wouldn't be.
The strap on.
Go on.
Just to be a dick, it would be a Supergirl strap on.
Oh Jesus, help me, Rhonda. So we were watching TV last night, and we were watching our movie. We were watching. I can't remember what the fuck we were watching last night, but it was I can't remember. I was really fun. Well, anyway, I turned it off, and CW was on. Fucking Supergirl was on. And I was sitting there, and the wife's like, "What is this?" I was like, "It's Supergirl." We watched like 5 minutes of it. She's like, "That's enough." I'm like, "You don't even like this?" She's like, "No." I said, "Do you want to watch Batwoman with me today?" No. So we watch movies all day today. Batwoman in the XFL. She's got to play for the Tampa Bay Vipers because their logo is basically a vagina. It is. It really looks like a vagina. I was like,
I have not watched the XFL, so I can't make a joke.
It's actually I'm a St. Louis Battlehawks fan because caw is the law, baby. It's actually.
What did you say?
Caw the law. The St. Louis Battlehawks. That's like their thing. They do it's called caw the law.
All I heard was cock. He lost me after that.
Charlie Evangelista says we already suffered through like a boss. Isn't that enough for fuck's sake? Yeah, that movie was not good either.
Like a boss. Is that the Melissa McCarthy movie?
No, that was Tiffany Haddish, I believe, was in that one.
Yeah, that's the one that I didn't go see. I deliberately passed on that one. That was
it didn't look good.
Yeah, it was. It was the one where it's got Salma Hayek in it. And she's trying to buy this company. And yeah, it was just.
Yeah, it's like Salma Hayek, Tiffany Haddish.
They had a vagina cake in the trailer, and the joke went on longer than it was comfortable for.
Wait,
like,
you had a movie with Salma Hayek in it, and they wanted to market it Tiffany Haddish? Maybe if you told me Salma Hayek was in it, I would have saw it. I'm just saying. Salma Hayek is still hot.
I don't think you're going to see too much Salma Hayek in it.
Dallas Renegade. Oh, yeah, you always say you're Renegade.
So basically, I just need to go watch Desperado or From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yep.
Dusk Till Dawn.
Bangkok is the best. One night in Bangkok. That's a good Pet Shop Boys song.
That's not Pet Shop Boys.
It's Murray Head.
Yeah.
Pet Shop Boys. Murray Head. Anyway.
One night in Bangkok makes the
it was on the 80s station. The 80s on 8 or whatever. I was listening to it in the truck the other day.
I used to have a guy when I was DJing at the strip club. He would come in, pay me $20 every half hour to play One Night in Bangkok and Otis Redding. And everyone else, I mean, even the girls hated dancing to it. But I told them all, until you start paying me $40 an hour, this is what we're listening to.
Yeah.
I know One Night in Bangkok very well.
Got that one memorized.
Did you know Roby from Friday the 13th, the series? She actually does a version of that song too. I actually prefer her version of it. Yeah. Yeah, Roby was a singer before she was an actress.
I did not know that. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah. There's a video. I'll show it to you later. I'll send it to you. There's a Roby video. She does that song. It's a cool song, man, but it's not really like it's not a traditional song because it's part of a musical. But she did that song like as an actual song. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I like Friday the 13th, the series.
I do too. I have it on DVD.
Oh yeah, I've been watching them on YouTube. They're on there for free.
Yep, I have it on DVD, and I dust those off every once in a while and watch them because I'm weird like that.
God, that was a good show.
It was.
It really was.
You know what's weird about that show though, Alex? It's like it's a horror show, but it always had to end, like back in the 80s, everything always had to end on like an upbeat, you know. So like they always end on a joke. It's so awkward. Like you can just tell it's like so forced. It's
I
like,
didn't mind it because that was
just something they did in the 80s.
We haven't
it's like I
quite
forgot that was a thing, you know.
Yeah, we hadn't quite gotten to the point yet where you have to end every single horror thing with a jump scare.
Or ended on a sour somber note. No, this one, everything always had to end on a joke. Everything gets resolved.
You have to make a TV show end on a good note. This ain't quite Law and Order SVU, whatever yet.
Oh god, SVU knocked me out after a while, man. I couldn't watch it.
How is that show still on? That's like the worst Law and Order.
That show was impacting my health. Like it's like I was recording them, and I'm like, I don't want to watch these anymore. They make me depressed.
Ice-T
is that the one with Ice-T?
Good thing. Yeah, Ice-T's the only good thing in that show.
That's the one where every week Ice-T would be like he would talk about like some sex crime like it was the first time he'd ever heard of it.
Yes, he describes.
It'd get more disingenuous as the show went on. It's like, come on, Ice-T, you used to rap about this kind of shit. Give me a break.
I love that too. Ice-T, his most famous song is "Fuck the Police." Now he's famous with this generation for being
no. His is Cop Killer. That was his song with Ice-T. It was the Ice-T and Body Count.
Yep. Yeah, I saw them in concert. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that was people that just know him as the cop.
Yeah.
Yep, because he's been a detective on that show for like what, 10 fucking years, if not more.
Finn, I think was his name. Yeah.
My God, how's that show still on? We get it. Rape, pedophilia, rape, pedophilia. Yep. Oh my God, this is so depressing. At least Criminal Intent switches it up a little bit.
I found that not Criminal Intent. What's that one? Fucking. Never mind. Joke's gone.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Criminal Minds. That's what it was. Never mind.
Criminal Minds.
I was gonna say.
Which Shamar Moore.
I was gonna say, how does that change up? They kill the suspect in every single episode.
Yeah,
they do, but you know what? At least the killers, there's something unique about them. Every other, I keep wanting to say SUV, whatever. It's just always some preppy schoolboy or rich CEO. Like, at least Criminal Minds. Sometimes it's a woman. Sometimes it's an old person. Sometimes it's a man. Like.
But they're really bad at their jobs if they're killing their
You know what it is, Sal?
time.
Honestly, it's the procedural curse. You start watching the procedural so much. It's like, you know how you played old Nintendo games and you would like memorize the pattern of all the bad guys after a while.
You had to, or else you get your shit pushed in.
Well, or some of them you would just remember it because you played the game so many times. When you start watching a bunch of procedurals on a regular basis, you start memorizing the patterns so that you can almost predict the fucking killer before it even happens.
Yeah,
you based on the tone of people's voice in the show. It's creepy.
And look, I don't mind procedurals. Just SVU is just always kind of the one that bored me the most.
No, it didn't bore me. It wasn't boring. The reason I couldn't watch more is because it was like making me physically ill. Like just watching them because like I was like, I get enough depression from my job. I don't need to come home.
It is the more depressing
that makes me even more depressed than when I left work a couple hours ago.
Plus, it's often the one where the criminals kind of get away. It happened on all them Law and Orders, but it seems like Special Victims Unit is like 90% of the time the rapist just gets away.
Flare X is dropping this CSI. CSI Miami. I watched that all the way up until the end. That last season was so rough. Oh my God.
New York. I used to get into the New York one.
Yep.
LA.
New York was with Gary Sinise and Melina Cantorides.
The last season of CSI Miami, I'm not making this shit up. One lady talks to a ghost, the Cali lady. She talks to an actual ghost in the episode. Another one has a smart bullet that can chase people around town. And then there's another one where they have a little shuttle that takes rich people up into space for something to do. That was all in the last season. It was that rough. I'm like,
I think it's probably the worst episode of any of those crime shows I ever saw. I forget which one it was, but it was where Birds of Prey got murdered at the box office.
Oh, that would be that would technically be the episode of what was the Crisis on Infinite Earths. They did kill Birds of Prey on that one.
And
How could they kill Harley Quinn?
here comes one of the comment of the night thus far, if not all night in advance. But I hate SVU, Roman Polanski.
wow.
We're coming for you, son. We're coming for you.
Roman Polanski.
I love our fans. I really do. You guys are fucking awesome. And I want to just in the middle here.
Make what we do fun.
I want to say thank you to each and every one of you guys. Flarex, Leo Red, Keely Chow. Let's see who else we got. Charlie Evangelista. Of course, Link like Seven's in the chat. Who else is in here? Let's see. Our little buddy here. It says Joaquin Phoenix receives similar praise for speech Brie Larson received hate for. Well, that's because people actually liked Joaquin Phoenix and he's talented, so we kind of give him a little bit of a pass there, homie. But Brie Larson, I mean, what is she bringing to the table?
A flat ass.
I was gonna say she ain't bringing no ass to the table.
Glitter feet.
And fucking snaggle toes with fucking infections.
All the young black boys she done kidnapped.
Hey, she's probably got an attic full of them. Poor kids. Charlie Evangelista, you have yourself a great night. She's got to head out early day tomorrow. You have a great night. Thank you for joining us as always.
Keep out of trouble.
Yeah, you stay out of trouble.
Watch out! Don't take any drinks from Bill Cosby.
Oh, God. Law and Order. Oh, Alex. Where's it at? Dun 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 dong.
Starring Mia Khalifa.
Oh, I love it. I thought, what was his name? Superhead's not going to be in that one. Y'all remember Superhead, right? What's that chick's real name? Corinne. Was it Corinne?
I can't remember her name.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I know you're talking about, but I can't remember her name.
Ah, fuck. And then she tried to pass herself off as like some legitimate author. I'm like, bitch, your nickname was Superhead. Like, I know nobody's taking you seriously forever. You might as well just end it.
Corinne Stephans.
Yep. Corinne Stephans. Superhead. Yep. Lil Wayne rapped about her and shit like 10 years ago.
An American author. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Let's make that her first.
Everybody rapped about her.
Yep. Yeah, Tony, you know what I'm talking about.
Video vixen.
Yes. That's where she got her videos. Yeah, Superhead. That's where she got that nickname.
Oh my God. She was married to Eddie Winslow from Family. I did not know.
She married Waldo Faldo.
No,
Eddie Winslow. What's his name? Fuck.
Eddie Winslow.
No, the actor. I'm trying to think of the
Darius McCrary.
Oh, Darius McCrary.
Did he ever do anything after that show? I really don't remember.
Married Superhead.
He married Superhead, but I mean, Jesus. I mean, he's living on Superhead money, is what you're saying? Hmm. He's got that Superhead money now?
Man, I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know if she has that Superhead money.
Probably not anymore. That seems like I don't know. That's kind of fucked up. Did you? I think we were talking about Corinne Stephens on a fucking live stream in 2020. I think
this is the only attention she's gonna get all millennia.
I'm gonna see if we can get her on the show. I'm gonna tweet her and see if we can get her on the show. Get Superhead to come on.
You need to get Ruby Rose.
I'm gonna try to reach out to her PR people.
No. Right now, I want to take a serious heart. I want to say right now, I want that Star Wars girl.
Anna?
Yes.
I'll shoot her a tweet.
Or you just want her in general?
I want her on the show. What was you, Adam? You pervert.
I'll shoot her a tweet and just say, hey.
About a good show. You wrong, Adam, with that cat's free face.
There's no harm in trying to reach for the stars.
Oh, that's so much better. Katie jack off.
Wait there. Here, I'll change mine over to Rebel Wilson.
Doesn't matter. I'm still winning.
Let's see. Wait, what do we got? We need to get Mandy Summers on the show. Keely Chow said, "Who's Mandy Summers?" Oh, here we go. Well, actually, I've been mistaken for Middle Eastern, but no, I'm not, my friend. Mazel tov.
Olive skin sounds kind of racist.
You're being a little bit racist right now.
It is creative, though. I'll give it that.
Yeah, I mean,
it's creative.
Turkish Spider-Man does not approve of your comments.
Turkish Spider-Man. I wish I had those Turkish Spider-Man eyebrows. I know women that'd kill for those eyebrows.
I'll take Turkish Spider-Man over Tom Holland any day.
Turkish Spider-Man did have style.
He did.
He did. His suit was like green. He had that green look going. I mean,
he knew what he was going for.
Somebody screenshot this. I'm gonna put this back up here. I'm gonna take a picture of this. This is fucking great. This is fucking great, dude. I'm gonna tweet this shit out. Look at this. Look at the haters.
At what point do you figure out that we're making fun of you?
I know, dude. You really like. This dude. He keeps coming back though. I mean, it must be masochistic.
Oh man.
I'm sure where you're from, there's some back alley clubs you can go to and get that fucking egg scratch there, homie. Probably, find some fucking big.
Every time I see these people, all I can think of is like a really small ant just going. You pick them up off your shirt, and you drop them somewhere.
Here we go, right here. Obama wants to cancel culture. Does he have a point? Etep, are you Turkish?
Funny, he doesn't look Turkish.
I'm not Turkish. Turkish are not white. He's mad. He's writing in all caps now.
That's weird. Actually, that Jewish.
You have it wrong. I'm
a Jewish princess.
That's my favorite line in the whole movie.
He's a jive turkey. Get it correct.
Yeah.
Turkey.
He's angry. Either that he's angry or he's like one of those foreign dudes that just like types in all caps all the time. Here we go, right here. Keely Chow. Let's take it back to reality here and away from wherever cloud this fool's living on. I would love to have Jessica Alba on the show, but that's impossible. If I could get Jessica Alba on the show, yeah, I would be really happy with that.
I don't know, man. Jessica Alba's career ain't really that hot right now.
So we might be able to get her on the show.
She still is, though.
She is.
Yeah,
Catherine Bell. She still looks pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Leo Red. Here we go. Durka.
What's that meme, Sal? Hello, fellow kids.
Yeah.
How do you do, fellow kids?
I want Salma Hayek on the show.
Oh, this one right here though, Gail Gadot. Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Leo Red. I don't want to
get Courtney Love on the show. That means everybody would get herpes through the Wi-Fi connection.
And we'd end up shooting ourselves in the end. So no.
This guy is still angry. Look at this. He's still all caps. Except for even the French are not white. No, they're French. The French are called French surrender monkeys. Oh, thanks, groundskeeper Willie from The Simpsons.
Yo, you gonna bring us some French fries?
I know. I actually had some French fries for dinner with. I made those like sliders. Made it like a platter of sliders with Italian sausage. It was fucking delicious. Provolone.
Now I'm just thinking of the TV show Sliders.
I think of the show. I love this. This is great. Thank you so much for being here, dude. You're a complete moron, and I love you for it. Don't ever change. Don't ever change. Israelis are not white. Well, hey, look, I check the white box when I vote on shit because I don't need to complicate matters more. Because when I grow my beard out, like literally, okay, so back when I worked at the dealership, I had this guy fucking asked me. He talked to me for like an hour, and my beard was like almost down to my chest. And he asked me, he says, "So are you?" I had like black framed reading glasses on. He asked me, he goes, "So what are you, a Muslim or something?" I'm like, "What?" I was like, "Not that it really matters, but no." I'm like, "Why?" I just wondered. Walked out. I'm like, that was kind of racist, but all right, whatever. I'm like, all right. Oh wait, here we go. This is a good one, Tony. Thank you. This is a problem that I don't think a lot of people realize. Scandinavian jiu-jitsu is cultural appropriation. So
I just had to point it out.
It is.
My guilt won't let me go on with the show without crashing to this cause,
Yeah, I love that. Let's see. Wait, Flare X. Are you your own troll? I am not. I am not that talented.
No, yeah, he can't multitask like that. If he could, he'd be his own show. He wouldn't need all of us being on here.
Especially at this level of inebriation at this point, I cannot flip back and forth between screens that quick. It's not going to happen. Oh, is this a conspiracy theory? Leo Red says BB is actually Goober Brothers.
Could be possible.
Cody's either working right now or he's getting laid. He's not trolling me. Jewish princesses are often attracted to wealth and power. I think I want to see Daphne's Iniga is another one we should try to get on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I do. I've had a thing for her since that in Melrose Place, like I said.
Oh yeah.
She's here we go.
Princess.
Here we go. Italians, Spanish, Greeks. Why am I want to read this like grandma from the club. Italians, Spanish, Greeks, French, they're not white. Mike Douglas, only white man ever make me more. I watch Mike Douglas show. Mike Douglas make me more. That's it. I heard every goddamn thing I need to hear now. Get your old ass out of here, woman. There. I'm doing some clumps now. Wait, what is this? What is this? Is this your name? Are you giving us your real name? Anders? Because I thought you were more of like a Sven.
That sounds like a villain name.
He is. He's like a Bond. He's like a generic Bond
Sounds like
villain.
the guy from Workaholics.
Jesus.
My name is Anders Breivik. Yeah. I came all the way to try. I don't even know what fucking accent I'm doing at this point. Borski, Durka, Durka. We'll cover all the bases for you, buddy. There you go. Is he a Tuscan Raider? Maybe. That's a good one. Tuscan Raiders should not be called Sand People. I want to see a Stormtrooper. I love that meme with the Stormtroopers and the is it the Marines in the picture? He's like, so I hear you have a problem with Sand People. That is a great meme. Oh, here we go. Cancel culture. Another form of bullying. Stay tuned
Yes,
tonight.
this is the guy who came up with the Gal Gadot video.
Yep.
Because he kept saying that too. Cancel culture, another form of bullying.
We're not the ones that use cancel culture there. Slap nuts. Oh, here we go. Africans, Asians, and Eskimos are not white.
It hurts. It only hurts when I laugh. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh. It's like somebody. It's like something from one of those talent shows. It's like in some sleazy bar somewhere, and then somebody gets in a biker bar and they like go on stage and start singing folk music. That's what this feels like right now. We're just throwing tomatoes just because it's fun.
Oh, I love it. This is entertaining.
Is Alex going to come back, or
I know. I'm waiting to see. Wait, hang on.
Yeah, he boots out sometimes.
Oh, his antivirus booted him. He'll be back.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, he'll be back. All
So
right.
how long should we let the dog keep barking before we put him to sleep?
Oh, just let him keep going. This is fun. I don't mind.
You got it. I'm just.
Oh
curious.
no! I'll take old Yeller out back and shoot him in the head when I'm done playing fetch with him. This fucker's an obedient little puppy dog. I like him. He fucking barks when I slap him around a little bit. You know, he tries to bite back. I fucking hit him with a newspaper and take him out back the woodshed, throw him up against the side a couple times, drag him back around front. He behaves, and I gotta fucking do it again. But hey, you know what? That's what we do, right? That's what we do. Was that too much for Rebel Wilson? I don't know. Oh, this guy's great though. But no, so I guess the last thing we could talk about here before we end this show is and I'm not going to share an article. I just kind of want to get you guys' thoughts on it. Is the Silver Surfer movie? Now, this industry insider Mikey Sutton he released this to. Are you guys familiar with the channel Everything Always? He's almost like 600,000 subs.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really excellent Marvel content. If you're familiar, you know, if you guys out there in the chat, if you don't already follow him. Yeah, thank you, Raiders. Yeah, it's Mr. He says, what kind of a name is ETEP? Well, if you can't figure that out, you're a mouth-drooling moron. So there you go, buddy. Chew on that one for a while.
If you want to argue and fight, you're going to have to come up with some better insults.
I know.
God.
Like I was smacking insults like this down fucking when Dikembe Mutombo references were still relevant.
You're a big duty head. You're just a duty head.
I'm a cockapoo-poo. Oh no. Blair says Indian. What kind of Indian? No, dot or feather. That is the question. He sounds Egyptian. Oh my
He's on
god.
you, Pete. He's on to you. He's
You are
on
on to me. I'm actually a rich Egyptian man. Um, but no, so this Silver Surfer movie is rumored to be in production, and it's I mean they said they're not going to lean too heavy on Galactus in this. It's going to barely be possibly like not much about Galactus at all, really.
How?
Well, he's gonna be in it, but they're not going to prominently feature him. They don't want to bring him in as the big baddie for like another decade. Etep the
Right.
Mummy. Hang on, I'm gonna highlight this. This is the best thing he said all night.
Does it mean Emetep?
Even
Like from the Mummy?
you.
I think so.
Like the Brandon Fraser, the Mummy, Emetep?
Yep.
Not the same thing, guy. Also, why does it fucking matter? Why do you care? You know what else isn't white? Blue, green, purple. There's plenty of colors that aren't white. Go fuck yourself. Jesus Christ.
Oh, we still got 10 people watching, so I'm happy right now. And our little buddy here's one of them. So hey little fella there, are you familiar with the Silver Surfer at all? I mean, do you follow Marvel
We're
or?
gonna talk about some pop culture that isn't very political, so you might be kind of bored.
I know. Oh wait, he says, "Hi priest, I'm hot Etep. Are you calling me sexy? Because
Are
I
you
am.
assuming pronouns?
Did you just assume my pronoun? And actually, I am an ordained minister.
And you are high, so by
And
default.
I am. I'm naturally lifted, spiritually gifted, and on Mary Jane's flower right now, I am the man of the hour. Why don't you come fly with me, baby? Come fly with me, twinkle twinkle. Yeah. So the Silver Surfer, man, I'm kind of afraid of this, like being a solo movie. I'm not gonna lie, because I really want a good relaunch of the Fantastic Four, but I don't know if we're gonna get it.
I don't know. I hope that if they decide to go that route, that they cast Doug Jones again as Silver Surfer.
Now, did he play? Was he the last person to play Silver Surfer
Mm-hmm.
in the
Yeah.
was that 07?
Either 05 or 07, yeah. Doug Jones also famously played Abe Sapien.
Yep.
And he played what was that character's name from Hocus Pocus? Anyway, he's a character actor, like he's what do they call it? A body actor, so he plays
Very
a lot of
thin man. Yeah.
Okay.
And since the Silver Surfer, you can guarantee your bottom dollar that he's going to be a full CGI character. You know, it only makes sense.
Yep. Oh, hang on. I've got something. I've got a screen share. Tony just sent me this one. I'm gonna kick this one out for our little buddy here in the chat. So while I'm doing this, no, I don't. I'm afraid, and I'm also afraid because they're talking about doing a Doctor Doom gimmick and not a solo. Well, there was rumors of a Doctor Doom solo movie too. Which who do you think who should be cast as Doctor Doom?
Fuck. Well, Michael Fassbender would be pretty good.
That was my first thought too.
Sorry to steal your thunder.
No, you're fine.
Um,
We're on the same wavelength. Don't even worry about it.
So if they hadn't already wasted him and killed him off in Doctor Strange, I would have said Mads Mikkelsen.
Mm-hmm.
He's really good. Or I just saw him in fucking 1917. Richard Madsen, something like the guy that played Rob in Game of Thrones for the first 3 seasons.
Oh, you're talking about Richard Madden, right?
Yeah, him.
He's playing is it Icarus in the new Eternals movie?
Oh well, fuck.
Yeah, he's actually Icarus. Here's me, the mummy. See right here. I'm the mummy. See, there you go, buddy. I am Egyptian. That's courtesy of Mr. Tony Tone Deaf.
Oh, nice.
He made me a mummy.
I think the correct term is mummy American.
Am I a mummy? I'm a mummy American.
Yeah.
Oh, so there you go, buddy. There's your picture of me for the night. You can screenshot that and say that. Look at this guy. He's acting like he's a mummy. Oh, guys, I think he left, but yeah. So I don't know that Marvel. They really. I don't know, man. there's like I said, there's a few of the movies that this one is.
Now Morbius, that's not Marvel. That's one of those Sony deals, right?
Yes, that's a Sony Marvel movie.
It's interesting.
And I have more excitement for like that one and Venom
and
2.
Also, I'm kind of like I'm excited about Black Widow, but I'm also kind of worried about it because the more I think about that, I have a feeling that we might have seen the best parts in the trailer, and that's my biggest worry.
Of Morbius?
No, of Black Widow. So
that one I could see that.
The concept of Morbius is more interesting to me than Black Widow. I'll say that. And also, me saying that's a high praise because I don't like Venom as much as you do.
Oh, I fucking loved Venom.
I think it's kind of meh.
Yeah, Venom was fun. Almost as fun as Etep the Mummy. So you are an Egyptian Arab, not a white dude. Oh, my God. This guy will not let this go. Where are your parents from? Your grandparents? Hang on, just let me give you my social security number too there, fuckface. What's your ancestry? Jesus Christ.
You have to pay money to give away your ancestry, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that his next question is going, or his next comment's going to be letting you know that your car warranty is about to expire.
This is that dude that keeps calling me and telling me that shit. I'm not buying an extended warranty from you, Chief.
By the way, do you work for Microsoft? Are you telling me my license is expired?
I was going to say the next thing he was probably going to say. I haven't been asked this many fucking questions about what my ethnicity is since I got held up in by Homeland Security in Miami coming back from Jamaica. And the funny thing was, all of them were Cubans. Look at him. Answer the question.
You have to have something to offer. What's in it for him?
Maybe this is a sophisticated 23andMe ad.
This is the most interactive 20. This is an aggressive ass ad.
It's
you know what, Beaver Bird? I've got some questions for you, bud. All right, yeah, I'm gonna lay them on you. I hope you're seated and you're ready.
Give him a single.
What is your quest? What is your favorite color?
Are you Cuba?
What is the flight path of a southern swallow? And once you've answered those questions, you can suck my ass till my head caves in.
Jesus. Oh, I love it.
Oh,
I picked the wrong week to stop sniffing glue.
I picked the wrong week to quit amphetamines. Apparently, I better go back to Egypt and get some more.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be in. I'll be in Dubai.
Oh, I don't know. He's onto you, mine.
I'll be in Dubai. Laden or unladen at Salvador. Oh, Flare X, you're the man. He asked, "Are you Cuba?" No, I am not the entire island of Cuba. I'm not that fat. I'm a little chunky right now, but I'm not an entire island. Oh God, I love it.
I don't think he's Cuban either, but he might have smoked one from time to time.
I did. I snuck some back when I came back from the Dominican and Jamaica. You know, he's that what's that guy's name from motherfucking Half Baked Cuban B. The old dude with Frank Clarence. Yes, Cuban B. That's him right there. Look at him. Oh, I love it. I love it. So this has been a hell of an episode tonight, guys. I've really enjoyed this. Oh, here we go. He asked a question. What do you guys think of Joaquin Phoenix's speech at the BAFTAs? Well, Joaquin Phoenix, what did you think of it? Why don't you tell us, man? Since you hate diversity.
How do we hate diversity?
How do we hate diversity there, Slapnuts? I'm diverse. You called me every race in the book. I mean, did you not notice that there was a
nobody hates diversity. What we hate is just having diversity and no good stories to tell within it. You make the fact that, well, it has diversity, but we didn't have a plot or an origin story or any kind of tangible sense or anything. The story was just that, well, we have a diverse cast, and that's it. That's all you have.
Yeah, you're really reaching, man.
There's a difference between diversity and misandry. All right. What we get most of the time is misandry.
Yep. Yeah. Feminism wrapped in misandry is not a good look.
You know, a movie that has a lot of diversity, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, there's an interracial couple, and you
Did
know what?
watch the same movie that I saw?
Yeah, they
Oh, that's
really.
right, you didn't go see it. You were at Birds of Prey. Never mind.
And they were never preachy about it either. It was just like, hey, look, it's a normal couple. Two
Right.
people in love. They're married. They live together.
Within that's the kind of entertainment is when you put it in your movie, but you don't just like go out of your way to draw attention to it so that somebody can pat you on the back for it. That's what we're talking.
It was organic as fuck, and it was perfect. And the actor and the actress had great on-screen. Tika Sumpter and James Marsden had great chemistry, and she was solid in her role. He was solid in his. They were good. They were good together on screen. She's an absolutely beautiful
there's
woman.
been diversity in films and TV for years. It's just there's a certain way to go about doing it. If you go back to original Star Trek, they didn't force you to take sides. They got you to see things from another person's point of view, which is the proper way to do that sort of thing. You let people make their own conclusions based on what they saw. You don't say, well, if you don't agree with this thing right here, then you are a bad person.
Oh, here's a spicy meatball. Feminism is bad, but it was created by men mistreating women. Two bads don't make a right. Well, two wongs don't make a white either.
Oof, that's rough.
Feminism is bad. Was created. Okay, dude, we're not discussing the merits of feminism here. I would. Oh, here we go.
And also keep in mind that not all men are bad people either. All right, just remember that. Okay, Jesus.
I know this guy's obviously very, very lonely and lives on Hot Pockets and oh yeah, oh yeah. So I think we can about wrap this one up here, ladies and gentlemen. I think 2 hours and 15 minutes of abusing this fool's and talking about pop culture and how shitty Birds of Prey is and how great Sonic was and how much fun we all had watching it.
Oh yeah. Did you go see Birds of Prey?
Yeah. Did you give them your money?
Did you see it more than once? I want to see ticket stubs. I want you to show me your ticket stubs. I want to see it.
Yep, you gotta show us ticket stubs to show you went to see that movie.
You and your friends saw it as many times as you should. We shouldn't be hearing anything about it not making enough money or not being a success. Like it was supposed to be. No, nothing.
Oh, but you say him and all his friends. This motherfucker looking around at a room full of dust bunnies and fucking empty fucking cans of Cheese Whiz.
Just putting it out there, man. It's common. It's just. It's right there, as plain as the nose on anyone's face.
Yep. Nobody went to see it. Not enough people went to see it to make it profitable. It's going to lose money.
You can't accuse me of not seeing it. I went and saw it and did a fucking review on it. So
yeah. Hey, buddy. If I'm such a sexist, why do I watch Batwoman every fucking week? And you know what? I don't just shit on the show either. I actually do quite comprehensive reviews that sometimes border on almost fanish, but they're not because it is a bad show. I happen to have a crush on the lesbian lead of the show, but hey, it's worth watching. And I did go pay to see Charlie's Angels too. So
yep. And I saw Terminator Dark Fate. That was before I had a movie pass. So I paid money to see that one out of my pocket.
So we paid money to see these shitty movies that said men were bad. So what does that say? I mean, we're giving them a chance. Oh, here we go. Cancel culture is bullying and cowardly, especially in groups. Oh, I love you, dude. Thank you so much for showing up tonight. You really made the end of the night fun. Thanks for telling us that,
because we were not aware until you came in here and set all of us straight. We're all now better now for your comment. Thank you so much.
I have a parting message for Bibber.
Wait, hang on. Let me put you on. Let me give Tony the floor. There you go.
All right. It's just a quick message, but I saw Birds of Prey as well. And after being violated by Birds of Prey last week, Sonic was like a cool aloe vera cream with lidocaine rubbed on my quivering button.
Oh, what have we become? I feel like Alec Guinness at the end of Bridge on the River Kwai. What have I done?
I was thinking more Anakin. What have I done?
Yeah, well, that's stole that from Bridge on the River Kwai. Guarantee it.
Oh hell! Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode number 89 of the Place to Be Reviews. I'm gonna say goodbye on behalf of Alex. He's having some technical difficulties, so I'd like to thank him for joining us. And oh yeah, one of our many diverse array of guests we have on the show here at the Place to Be Review is because we just love people. We love everybody equally. So that's what we do. Let me go around the horn here and give everybody a chance to sign off and say what they got coming up. My brother from another mother, the Groovinator, what do you have on tap, my friend?
I have a surprise. I'm going to reveal it tonight because everybody that showed up, you need to know this. You guys should be a part of my Facebook group if you're not already. Just look for the official Raiders Lost Flicks Facebook group. I'm very active on there. I post polls. I let you guys tell me what movies you want me to review, so that way I'm always interacting with you. I also put a vote up recently to change the format of our Friday night live show, because normally we would talk about maybe three bad movies, and it was getting to be kind of a chore for us to find time to watch 3 movies by the end of the week. You think something like that would be easy, but sometimes life gets in the way. So what we decided to do is we're going to watch a movie live and then immediately review it. So I'm going to go ahead and reveal the name of that movie tonight. It's going to be the Disco Godfather. That's the Rudy Ray Moore classic. We're going to be doing Disco Godfather this Friday. We'll watch the movie live on Tubi. We're not going to be streaming the movie. We'll just give you the link and tell you to go ahead and install Tubi and watch that with us. You can watch us riff the movie, whatever, comment. I'll let you vote on what you think the score of the movie will be. So if you're participating in that, you'll get to score the movie yourself, and then we'll give our reviews immediately after. So join us Friday night for that. Also, I'm going to have a review of Fantasy Island up as soon as humanly possible. I want to take my time with this one because the movie sure as hell wasted my time, so I want to get something useful out of this. I have some things that I want to say about Blumhouse's Fantasy Island, so look forward to that. Thank you.
And Mr. Tony, you are up to bat, sir.
I just wanted to say I love you all. Thank you for tuning in, putting up with my shit for 2.5 hours. And I'll see you next week.
All right, man. Thank you. And then last but certainly not least, Mr. Salvador.
Hello. I run a toy channel called 2 Cents Toys, and I review toys because that's what my life has become. And I'm currently working on some very different projects that haven't really seen any other toy YouTubers talk about, so that'll be fun. It'll be a nice break from reviewing the same crap over and over again. And yeah, if you would like to catch me over there, you can, or you can order a nice, clean, orderly line at my anus and prepare to suck it till my head caves in.
I love you.
Oh, I love you, dude. That's fucking great. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, myself tonight, I am. God damn it, Raiders. It's people. It's people. These are the greatest people. I am going to jump up off here and go grab some food, and I'm going to watch Batwoman because I am such an evil misogynist Egyptian mummy. I'm going to go watch the beautiful and talented Ruby Rose stink her way through a 45-minute episode of a horrible show that I slog through every week because you, my loyal subscribers, enjoy the reviews, and I do enjoy doing them for you. I'm going to try to change the format. You're not going to lose anything. I'm going to make them better. I'm going to tighten things up a little bit, I'm making Batwoman reviews great again. That's what I'm doing. It's been a couple weeks, and God damn it, I want to give you what you want, and I've got what you need, baby. Wait a second. Does that make me Taika Waititi? You don't know, you won't, because I haven't given it to you yet, baby. I'll ruin your mythos in a minute. With that being said, I'm rusty on my Kiwi. With that being said, thank you guys all for being here. I'm going to take myself off solo. Now that's enough of my ugly, pasty, fucking olive green Egyptian mug for the evening. I have to go and build a pyramid. So with that being said, I'm Tepo Kuin of the Place to Be Reviews. I have been here with all of you. Thank you, Keely Chow, Leo Red, Flare X, Charlie Evangelista, Megatron 95, my guest, Tony Tone Deaf, Linklex 7, the Don Salvador, my brother from another mother, the Groovinator. Everybody, thank you so much for joining us for episode 89. And remember, tomorrow night, another live stream right here. It'll be the debut of Pete Daddy Dollar's Pad featuring myself, Will Vendetta, Jared the Ref, and Coach Loudy, and we're going to talk wrestling right here, 8:30 Eastern. Not Superstation TBS, the place to be reviews. If I don't see ya, have a great day and a pleasant tomorrow.
Live long and prosper.